Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I love this.
My name's Jay Milne. Hashtag Blue.
Our sports update deliverer, the Coon.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today. You know what, Reid? You might be on to something.
All right, here's what's going on in the Nest.
All right, several things to discuss today. Of course, the Oilers lost to the Ducks in Game 2, leading the way. We have extensive discussion on that. We hope that many of you will want to get involved as well. I can confirm to everybody, as we are in the Canadian Brewhouse studio, and you can turn up the heat this April at the Canadian Brewhouse with our wing flavor of the month, spicy sriracha maple bacon. Sweet and spicy sriracha maple bacon saucy wings for the perfect balance of heat, sweetness, and savory flavor. Get them only for a limited time. I had them last night.
Yes!
Yeah, they're really good.
Really?
I was very pleased. I was very pleased. So I had them before I went on with Tom on the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show at the Ice House downtown. Sweet and spicy sriracha maple bacon. They're good.
Were they
They're
spicy?
legitimately good. A little bit, but not lingering. That's why I liked with them.
Yes.
They had a little bit of kick, but the heat didn't overwhelm the flavor, and it wasn't as if you ate them and then 37 minutes later you still felt uncomfortable. It was just a nice little flavorful heat. Wasn't like damaging or overwhelming. They were really good wings.
I'm
really good wings.
so glad you tried
I was
those.
glad I had them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Little ranchy ranch?
Yeah, there's ranch with them. You get ranch and some veggies with them. So that was nice with it as
Good
well.
for you.
Yeah, that was a good meal before I went on with Tom and went into the arena and saw the Oilers lose 6-4 to the Anaheim Ducks. So we did something bad, Jay, inadvertently, but we did something bad. We left food out. Do you know what happened?
No.
So the Mars bar was not finished because we were both leaving the last piece for each other.
We were. It was, yes.
And we both were pretty quick to get out of here last night at 6:30. Because I you probably didn't hear me. At one point, I called out to you, have the last piece. So what Jay and I do...
Reid, I admit I did hear you.
Okay.
But it's the last piece.
And I think probably in the backs of our minds, we would have assumed someone else would have grabbed the last piece if it was left behind. Or Koob, do you not eat chocolate?
I do, but it was not mine. I was not offered any of the chocolate, and I thought it was Benny's.
Now, we've talked...
because Benny was
that's true.
Yeah, so I guess... Well, Benny should have eaten it. Well,
Did
Benny
they talk about
Benny
that
doesn't
on the
eat
morning
chocolate.
show?
Oh, yeah, and then on my...
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, yeah, they talked about it after I was on, and then I texted in, yeah.
So what was the debate?
Well, that they were... I kind of was in the next room while that part was playing because it was after my hit, but I think they were just sort of surprised that this one little chunk of Mars bar was left out, why it wasn't eaten or thrown out.
Why it's cut up.
Who would leave it? Because we're all pretty good at cleaning up.
Yeah.
Or even if somebody else leaves something out. Like when you and I leave, if there's a dish lying around, we'll rinse it out or put it in the dishwasher or whatever. So yeah, I think they were like, how is there one slice? So what Jay and I should thank Michelle is the attendant in the food and beverage area on the media level at Rogers Place. And she does an excellent job. And over the years she's been up there, she knows that I have a peanut allergy. And she's very kind. She might sometimes bring treats on her own that aren't supplied by OEG. And a couple times a year, she might slip me a Mars bar, which I bring to work. And Jay and I both enjoy frozen chocolate.
Yes.
So the Mars bar will sit in the freezer sometimes for weeks before we're like, we should eat that Mars bar. And usually you cut it up into chunks so we can just walk up to it and slowly eat it over the course of the show.
Shareable.
Yeah, it's a shareable. So we didn't eat the last chunk. The morning boys were quite...
The great debate.
I don't know if they were distressed. They were surprised, which I guess it would be surprising to be like, why is there one little piece of food left out?
Yeah.
Why couldn't somebody eat this? Now, I guess to Benny's credit, Benny, I guess he could have put it back in the fridge or the freezer, but it wasn't on a plate. I think we just had it on the wrapper.
It was on the wrapper.
Yeah, so So Jay and I were bad. We left food out. I finished it this morning.
Good.
I mean, it only had a little bit of fungus on it.
It was like a sixth of a Mars bar. It wasn't.
Oh yeah, I
much.
don't know if it was even that much.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Dusty or Eric just didn't eat it though.
Well, they probably thought a serial killer was here the night before.
Where we were
eating a Mars
conducting
bar
an
in the office.
experiment with the Mars bar or
Yeah.
something like that. So that's what happened. We didn't clean up after ourselves or finish our Mars bar. Hopefully we never
should just
never
start
happen
leaving
again.
random things like that for them in the morning.
Yeah, like
to decipher.
like just
Like what happened? A whodunit.
like one wedge of an orange on the peel, like the peel open
Yes.
up.
Like a quarter of a Coke can. Well, maybe not a can, but in a clear glass.
Or
well.
just, stuff, weird stuff.
Yeah.
We got to think of that.
One frog leg.
Ooh.
Stuff.
A bowl with a single chicken.
So anyway, because Jay and I are pretty good at cleaning up after each other. Everybody is here, but you and I are both quite orderly. So I was a little dismayed that we did that. Anyway, hope everybody is having a great afternoon. The Oilers Ducks series is tied 1-1 after, I suppose, another very entertaining game. I mean, if you don't care who wins, you're having a blast watching this series.
Highly entertaining.
What crazy stuff is going to happen next? What turnover or error or nice goal is going to be scored next? We have a lot to talk about today. Chris Knobloch spoke again this morning at 10 o'clock before the Oilers departed for Anaheim. I got a question in there, and we'll talk about 5-on-5 play. We'll talk about special teams, obviously. We'll talk about some individual performances. We'll have a couple different angles to look at from last night's game, maybe a couple that you aren't expecting. That's all between now and 6 o'clock. I should remind everybody, tomorrow, this show will once again be extended by half an hour because the game is at 8. Oilers at Ducks tomorrow, 8 o'clock game. So Jay and I will go 3 to 6:30. 6:30 tomorrow night, Tom Gazzola jumps on. He's at BP Clearview tomorrow.
Correct.
For the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show, 6:30 to 8. He's on right after the game for the postgame show. I'll jump on that probably from home tomorrow for Reid's Read, presented by Ewell. So we have you completely covered here for the Oilers playoff run, and quite frankly, completely covered on Edmonton sports and everything you need to know every day of the year. 780-218-9999 is how you can reach us by texting the afternoon inbox. River Creek Resort and Casino. Check out the River Creek mobile app. It's free to download. Get exclusive offers and promotions. Get show tickets. Make reservations for hotel rooms and restaurants. It's safe, secure, and it's easy to use. You can email reid@edmontonsportstalk.com, jay@edmontonsportstalk.com. I'm going to save the Limerick suggestion for the off-topic topic because it's all going to tie together.
For
Often
sure.
when I give out the email, I say, well, we love getting limericks, but we try to inspire people with a certain topic. If you are listening to us on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, we thank you for that. Remember to favorite the station or make it a preset or whatever is available on the app. Please share the how people can listen to the show with others who might be interested in checking us out. We appreciate that. You can also get us on the Edmonton Sports Talk YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. And also get in there and click the thumbs up button.
Click, click, click. Must you click? Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb, thumb, thumb.
Now, we have standards for the thumbs up. We want to get 100 is our bare minimum. But it's playoff time, and we've been pretty good doing this. We want to get to 155 thumbs by 6 o'clock, so don't be a pleasure delayer. Get in there and click the thumbs up as soon as possible, and then click the good old share button.
Do you believe in life after love?
And send the show link off to somebody else using email or text and get them involved in our great community as well. Oh, and of course, we have the Nasty Chat on YouTube. That's just the chat stream on YouTube. Well, we call it the Nasty Chat on EST to have a little bit of fun with it. You can post stuff in there. For example, Jen Cool says, you weren't offered any of the peanut butter either, Coop, but that didn't stop you, LOL.
I didn't eat any peanut butter.
Were you talking about peanut butter this morning? Didn't Dusty say you were scrounging for peanut butter?
Well, no. So, okay, I'm on garbage duty, and sometimes you could see that the garbage is full, but not really full. So you got to do some dirty work sometimes.
Push
it down. And hand came up, felt the sensation on my hand. There was peanut butter. The peanut butter lid was taken off, so I had some PB on my fingers.
Oh, I thought you got
Yeah.
Dustin's peanut butter out of the cupboard above the sink.
Nope, didn't touch it.
You know, he said you were like getting the peanut butter to use.
He's making
Or you
things
were
up.
like, whose peanut butter is this?
That man is delusional. He's making this
Maybe
up.
I don't
Reid.
remember the exact story.
No,
This
no,
was
no, no.
hours ago.
I think it may have been a bit of a miscommunication. I mentioned peanut butter allowed to EST offices here, and Dusty was in hearing distance, so he may have thought that I've taken the peanut
All right,
butter.
this is getting
I
shadier by the minute.
declare
Something's going on here.
that I did not touch that man's peanut butter.
No, he said you went in the cupboard above the sink. That he put it there so no one else would find it, and you found it, and we're like, oh, whose peanut butter is this?
No, I found the tinfoil wrapper that comes in a fresh tub of peanut butter that you have to peel off before you use the actual peanut butter in the jar in the garbage. That's all I have seen of this peanut butter.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys don't believe me.
Not really.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm
often
supposed to believe.
You're often poking around where you don't belong, or you don't need to be in that particular time. So I'm just saying. Anyway, that's an example of stuff in the nasty chat. Vincenzo says, we appreciate this. Afternoon to the best sports show in the city. Love the show. We appreciate that.
I don't know what that was. That was a groovy.
El Presidente says, need to get McDavid going. Yes, we certainly do. I don't know how much impact we can have on that, but we will be talking about that as the afternoon moves along. So a lot of ways to get in touch, a lot of ways to show your appreciation or your criticism of the show if you don't appreciate it.
Yeah, we're big boys.
I tend to get a lot of that as well.
I got a lot of it last night.
Oh, and that's something we'll get to a little bit. We'll get a little bit later on.
Still going on.
You're still getting replies?
I'm still being called a dingbat, and amongst other things.
Okay. Well, do you want to? We can briefly tell people what it's about.
Yeah. So Randy Hahn and Drew Remenda, the Sharks analyst crew, were brought up by TNT to call this game. Randy Hahn, this is the same story about Oil Kings play-by-play Matt Barrett that we had a few weeks ago, where Randy Hahn, who's doing a broadcast for TNT, an American broadcaster, seemed to be more excited to call the Anaheim goals than he was the Oilers goals. It got called out on social media. I made a comment, and I got quite a bit of reaction. 98% of it positive. But people sure like to say bad words, Reid, and call names.
Yeah, that's why it's. I don't.
I've got thick
I don't
skin.
spend
It's
a lot of
okay.
time on.
Well, we'll get into that
Twitter
later.
stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's that. But no, we are going to play the audio.
Yeah,
which
we'll show you the clip.
I did. I didn't see it till this morning. I mean, obviously, I was at the game, so I'm not hearing any of the calls. We do have to get to your afternoon headlines. They are presented by 100.3 The Bear, Edmonton's best rock. Stream them on iHeart today. This is Chet Palmer with your sports report. Here's a head scratcher. The Ducks' fourth line looks more dangerous than the locals' Top Guns. Hey, forget about the Duck. Try the VL. Some blockhead thought he was Sandy Koufax throwing poultry on the ice. Hey, Jason Milne, is that a wishbone in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Better not break that in half. By the way, who names their kid Cutter? Is this a hockey team or a regatta? I'm Chet Palmer.
Well done. Wishbone. What was that was thrown on it? Was it a chicken or a duck or
I think it was turned out to be chicken.
a turducken?
Raw chicken.
That's something else we'll get to later on.
Okay.
Tease, hint, hint.
Yeah, sorry. Forget about the duck. Try the VL.
Yeah.
Well done. He's really digging into the Anaheim Ducks lineup.
Yeah, he
well
really
done,
is.
Chet.
Oh, you know what he should have done? Crap.
You want to call
Hey,
him back?
Jason Milne, is that a wishbone in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Better make a wishy. Or is it
Oh.
washy? It's washy on the
It's
fourth line.
washy.
Okay, forget
But
about
you
that.
could have said
That's
that.
the way it's strapped.
Wishy-washy.
Oh, well, maybe
I mean,
Chet will
Chet
pull that
could-
one out in the
Chet
future.
could have said that.
Maybe
Yes.
that one will pull that one out in the future.
There's a lot of names you can have fun, or Chet can have fun with.
Is that still an exciting thing? I remember, like when I was a kid at a family meal, somebody would have the wishbone.
Oh, yeah.
I did that every time growing up.
I haven't. No, I've
Yeah,
seen
but
that in decades now.
You know who's going to win before it's even pulled.
Do you?
Yes.
I always win. I pick the right side.
There is a right and wrong side.
Okay, so
Like, it's
whoever
clear
has
as
the
day.
bigger part of the wishbone.
Whoever has the connective piece.
What I was looking up today, I guess that's where the term "lucky break" came from.
Really?
I got a lucky break. Yeah, well, according to Google.
Huh. I want a wishbone now.
We should have a
We should do a show
ceremonial wishbone.
Do a show from a wishbone.
Not one in your pocket, though.
Well, show can go anywhere, Reid.
Duck Dad says, my 9-year-old gets pumped for the wishbone pull still. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
9 years old. That'd be an ideal time.
That's the time of your life.
I still get excited for it.
Do ducks have wishbones or just chickens?
They got to have a wishbone.
Yeah.
They're the same.
Yes, I do.
It's
Yep.
all poultry.
Yeah. It's
They have
all white
wishbones.
meat, baby.
Yeah, there we go.
I almost killed our rooster yesterday.
How?
It went after Grandma.
Oh, no.
Yeah, cornered Grandma.
Grandma got run over by a rooster. It's a new song.
So we're walking out to the bus, and she's like, "Hey, you might have to do something about that rooster." The rooster is a prick. Like, by nature, they are. Well, they're the cock of the walk.
They really are.
They really are. And she said, you might have to do something. I said, what happened? She said, it came at me. So my wife was there, and April says, did you kick it? Like a true farm girl would. So we went in there and changed the water, and the rooster was acting fine. But we need to do something about that thing. We should bring it in here. That's what we should leave overnight for the boys in the morning.
Yeah.
They walk into a rooster. I can make that happen.
Oh, yeah, you could. The wishbone is common in chickens, turkeys, ducks, and many flying birds, as well as some flightless birds like penguins. It is also found in several theropod dinosaurs, including the T-Rex.
Go figure.
There you go. Imagine that.
They walk amongst us.
I certainly have learned a lot today. Keep posting in the nasty chat if you're there. Give us the thumbs up on YouTube. Hey, we're already at 44. So we're almost a third of the way to our goal, 15 minutes into the show. So don't delay. Get in there and click. We're going to have a lot of good discussion today. Again, we want to get you involved because we'll get into the heavier into the Oilers stuff in about 5 or 10 minutes because we still got to do a couple other things here. But I really want to know what people think because I feel like I might be on a bit of an island with part of my take on this series.
Okay.
And I really want people to tell me if anybody sees what I'm seeing, or if they're going to be like, no, Reid, like you're gone too far down this path. You're seeing this, and it might be you're seeing it, but you're overemphasized. Because I think there are things that I'm seeing that other people are seeing, but I wonder if I'm overemphasizing it.
I think your vision might be impaired by something else.
Love?
That's what I'll say.
By love,
Maybe. No, but there is a glaring issue here.
okay.
And I think it might be skewing your rational thoughts a bit to one side or the other.
Okay,
I'll just
interesting.
say that.
All right.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Go ahead. Make my day.
All right. It's kind of gross outside.
I think the building might fall over.
Well, yeah, we heard.
This building talks. When it's windy, you know.
Yeah, it really does. So our off-topic topic for William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service, combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best can be, is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout, 780-454-4536.
Look, the wind gets a lot of rap. A bad rap. Sorry. And for me, I hate the wind. I said that to my wife this morning. Give me snow, give me rain, give me anything, give me cold, give me super hot. Just don't give me wind, especially if you mix it with something. So wind's getting a lot of negative discussion today. So I said, well, let's make an off-topic topic because this show's going to be about positivity. It's going to be uplifting people's spirits.
Oh, really? Man, not a lot of the stuff I'm going to say.
So, okay, the off-topic topic will be about positivity. What are good things about wind? What are the positives of wind? From wind? Coob.
A basic one. Wind chimes.
Oh,
Nailed it.
is that what you had too?
No.
Oh,
I would have never thought of wind chimes to be my answer.
It's great. The wind, it sings. You were talking about the
can.
building singing.
Yes.
But there's certain apparatuses you can have.
What?
I guess
What would wind chimes be without wind, but just chimes?
it'd just be chiming away.
Non-chiming chimes. You'd have to sit there.
Unchimed.
the wind, you have to blow on them yourself. Yeah, you have to hit them. Yeah.
Boy, go blow my chimes.
Sing! Sing!
Make my chimes sing. Okay, positives. It's a major benefit to plants. They transport and carry seeds to and fro.
Yeah, necessary for the reproduction of plants.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pollen.
Bees can't do everything.
Sure can't.
Did I get that right? I don't even know.
Maybe.
You're right. Yeah, it carries pollen, seeds,
It's a renewable resource.
the turbines.
Yeah.
Just ask Trev.
Winds, turbines. It can cool you off
Oh, cool breeze.
on a hot day.
Summer breeze makes me feel fine.
Summer breeze. Right? What, Reid?
Well, I'm doing the other part of the off-topic topic on my own here. Sorry. Yeah. So positive things about the wind
Yes.
is section A of the off-topic topic. Section B of the off-topic topic is a limerick about wind. So we always try to give now you can write in a limerick about whatever you want, but sometimes it helps to give people a focus, right? So a limerick about wind is the other part. So you can do one or both, or you can just write a limerick. So the two sections to the off-topic topic, something positive about wind, and then if you want to send us a limerick, have some sort of a wind theme.
Oh.
What? Something happened?
Next says, Wind of Change would be a great song for Jay to whistle.
Is that Scorpions? Who is
Scorpions.
that?
Oh, this is going to be high. I can't go that high. I'd have to go an
That's
octave
pretty
lower.
high, yeah.
And then what's it? Yeah, that's a good song.
That is a good song.
Wind, kites. How could you go fly a kite? Couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't do it. All right, so I have a wind-related limerick. I just wrote it.
Okay.
Is this gust, breeze, or zephyr wagging the tail of a heifer? A warm chinook ruffles your book. Can Jack Reacher climb a conifer?
Ho ho, baby. Wow. That's really good.
Yeah,
Well done, Reid.
thank you. I finally did something good with my life.
Penner's Pancakes. That was our grad song in Andrew in the class of 95.
Penner's Pancakes is from Andrew?
Yes.
Oh, my mom's from Lamont.
He's a
all
good
the
old
same-
Andrew boy.
Same region there. Is it Lamont, Bruderheim, and Andrew, or isn't that the tri?
The tri
the
region.
Tri-Kubasah region?
It's a ring of
The
Kubasah.
Tri-Kub region? It's not you, Kub.
world is closing
I
in.
know Mundare actually has the Kubasah.
The world is closing in, and did you ever think that we could be so close like brothers? The future's in the air. I can feel it everywhere, blowing with the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. That's a grad song.
I never knew what the lyrics were. So
love that
where's Andrew?
Andrew?
Because there's Lamont. Bruderheim is close by.
Isn't it north? It's straight north of Mundare, Andrew.
Where are we here? Oh, it's more over there.
Straight north of Mundare.
Oh, okay. It's a little further away.
He says his wife is from Lamont.
There we go.
Wow.
I think they should. Lamont Bruderheim should get an NHL team. You could build an arena on Highway 29 between the two communities.
Put one right on the Yellowhead.
No,
Right on Mundare.
It's too far away. That wouldn't be a Lamont team anymore.
Wow. They got the golf course, Mundare.
Yeah, they do. What's it called? The Whitetail Crossing? Is that the one?
Red deer tail, white tail? Yes. Something tail.
Is it? Yeah. It's because you can see it from the high. Well, I used to drive there back and forth from Lloyd all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are, everybody. So we have a lot to discuss. Oilers 5-on-5 play. I'm not happy about it. Am I in Lulu La La Land? You can tell me. We'll dive into it when we get back. First, the Coob himself.
A trio of games in the NHL tonight. Carolina, Colorado have the chance to take a 3-0 lead in their respective series. Kings winless against the Avalanche, while the Senators are down against the Hurricanes. To get things going, the Bruins, Sabres, they hit the ice at 5 o'clock. That series tied 1-1. Josh Norris, day-to-day for Buffalo with an undisclosed injury. He won't go tonight. NBA action, Toronto, Cleveland matchup. Game 3 of their series. Raptors looking to avoid a 3-0 deficit. Jacoby Walter available for Toronto. Emmanuel Quickly is questionable, having yet to suit up in this series. After that mini, Denver, they tussle. That series dead even entering game 3, while the Knicks and Hawks battle out in Atlanta. That one tied after 2. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is out with a hamstring strain and will not play games 3 or 4 and 5 if necessary against the Suns. 4 games underway in baseball. Actually, 1 game wrapping up. 3 games live. Bottom 7th. Padres being doubled up by the Rockies. 8-4. Colorado leading. And end of the 7th. The Dodgers have a 3-0 lead on the Giants. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and surrounding areas since '93. They have doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, they have plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. The conversation continues here on the Reid Wilkins Show. Following the break, I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
2 guys and a goalie.
This is the beginning of the Nuge downfall. Sad face.
Fire it. There's still some good hockey left in Nuge. I have faith in Burnaby Nuge to pick up the slack next.
Well, I ran him out of town earlier this morning.
Oh, did you?
I mean, I was.
I mean, you put out.
You know how people are.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in-store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian-owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
Your home for great performances is
the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd.
9 p.m. show is sold out.
Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino.
Excitement.
Bet on it.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said great job? Happy hour. Your boss said per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
All right, good to have you tuning in this afternoon. What do we have? A trio of NHL games tonight? Does that sound right? Is that right, Coop?
That's they're going to drop the puck.
I got to listen more closely to your sports updates. Buff Boss, Car Ott, and Call Lack all playing tonight.
Can't you say they're going to drop? There's going to be a first period puck drop thrice tonight.
Yes, that's a good point.
Way to use the word thrice.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's also a band. Thrice. The more you know.
The more now I know more.
I feel,
but I had to push something out to let that in, though.
I feel bad for what left my brain to make room for.
Thank you, Coop.
Thrice the band.
I'll never forget that now that there's a band named Thrice. Thanks.
Could we play Thrice?
Thanks to Coop.
Is it bad music?
It's more like rock.
Okay.
Punkish.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a great afternoon. We have a limerick from the Big Uke. He's a regular listener, you know. Hair is blown in the wind as 97 passes. Midnight wind by the start of duck and oil clashes. Dead end street, no panther repeat. Candle in the wind to clear up smelly gases. Thank you very much. That's the assignment. Give us a limerick about wind, having wind in it, something like that. So Big Uke, all over that. We appreciate it.
Adam in Quebec City in the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox says, I quite looking forward to the next segment where Reid airs his grievances. All that's left for next is the Festivus feats of great strength. Reid, the floor is yours.
But what am I airing my grievances about?
They're 5-on-5 play.
All right, here's the thing. I don't think the Oilers are playing very well. I think that the Anaheim Ducks are executing what they want to do. I won't say defensively because I think in their own zone, the Anaheim Ducks are poor, bordering on disastrous. I think they're playing desperate. I think they're trying. I just don't think they're very good at defending. But I think we're looking at this from up top. It seems to me like the Oilers aren't passing the puck very well. And some of this is on the execution of the Edmonton Oilers, and some of it is specifically on their best players, which is another thing we'll talk about. But, I mean, these things overlap, so I got to bring this up a little bit. But it seems to me that Anaheim is pressuring the Oilers. McDavid mentioned they changed their system and are a little more passive, but then it seems to me when the puck gets to certain parts of the ice, the Ducks go. And they go hard and they go in unison, and they're taking away the opportunities for the Oilers to pass the puck through the neutral zone, which I think is also leading to the bad passes, which is why I'm saying I don't think the Oilers are playing that well 5-on-5. I asked Knobloch about that last night. Well, I had two questions. What's your biggest frustration? Special teams. And that's fair. I'm not glossing over the special team deficiencies. They're -4. They gave up one of the most
obscure,
like shocking shorthanded goals I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. Like just a comedy of errors, just a blatantly disgusting play. If you're an Oilers fan, Ducks fans, I'm sure, love that one.
Probably.
I mean, that really won them the game more than anything else. I know there were goals after that. So I'm not glossing over the power play stuff, and we will get to that. But I think that I think the Oilers need to make some adjustments 5-on-5. So Knobloch did an availability this morning, so I followed up, and I even said, look, Chris, you can tell me if I'm not seeing this right, but it seems to me you're having some trouble moving the puck up the ice, out of your own end, through the neutral zone, 5-on-5.
I think there's been a lot more attention to details on both sides, playing better defensive hockey. And I think Anaheim has been pretty wide open with their play through the regular season. And now them being playoffs, I think everyone dialed it in. Same with us, just knowing how important it is to play good defensive hockey, and probably a lot extra attention to playing good defensive hockey when McDavid's on the ice. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to get through that. And so, yeah, I'd like a little more us connecting on passes and being able to get some shots off the rush. I think in game one, There was a lot of shot attempts off the rush. Last night it was pretty tight checking. There wasn't much off the rush for both teams.
Okay. So, yes, he admits they'd like to connect on some more passes. The commitment to defense, that might have sounded comical to some teams, but I do think to some listeners, I do think both teams are trying. And I do think, in my opinion, Anaheim is flustering, stymieing the Oilers through the neutral zone, or even from like the tops of their circles to the blue line in terms of the Oilers getting through the neutral zone the way they want to. And quite frankly, on the power play as well, because they've been frustrating the Oilers with the zone entries when Edmonton's on the power play. So that's where my criticism of the 5-on-5 play comes. Now, Knobloch also mentioned last night, and I've checked some stats here. They did outscore the Ducks 4-2 5-on-5 last night. Yes, should win you the game. They have outscored Anaheim 8-4 5-on-5 in the series. Pretty good. The shots on goal 5-on-5 last night were 28-19 for Edmonton. That's pretty good. The Corsi, so that's all shot attempts 5-on-5. I left the special teams out, were 47-43 for Edmonton. And I use natural stat trick for this one. Now, this is somewhat subjective. High danger chances 5-on-5 were 9-8 Edmonton. So slight advantage.
Mm-hmm. And
so I understand those numbers.
Those numbers that they're operating at right now in the playoffs thus far,
yeah,
in all those categories are higher than they operated at in the regular season.
Like per game or percentage-wise or whatever. Okay.
That's why I said, Reid, are the special teams so bad that it's skewing the perception of the entire game?
Maybe.
It very well could be true because Anaheim is dominating the Oilers on special teams.
Yes.
So I don't know if the 5-on-5 play is actually as bad as it appears to be because the special teams are so bad.
I admit, maybe I'm overreacting to this. Maybe I'm seeing some things. Okay, first of all, I'll say something that I hope we can all agree on. The Oilers are not passing overly well, especially their big guys. Is that, like Chad's in the nest here, he says they've outscored the Ducks 8-4 at 5-on-5. I get that. So that certainly shoots down my argument. But I would ask Chad and others, is there common ground amongst Oilers fans that the Oilers, especially some of their bigger name players, are not doing a great job passing the puck? Or it's been problematic at times?
But why now? Why just in these last two games?
Am I talking about it? Because it's playoffs.
No. But why now are they starting to play this way? Is it more? Are we not giving Anaheim enough credit for frustrating?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the Ducks are doing things.
Yeah.
I don't think it's all the Ducks. I think Edmonton is, especially their bigger players, are off. I don't know if McDavid's pressing a little bit like that, or we know Bouchard sometimes has tough games. But I still feel, guys, and maybe this is just my gut instinct, maybe I'll be proven wrong. Despite that goal differential 5-on-5, I still feel like something is off. And I feel it's teetering and is something that could say that, and that it could happen to... Sorry, I'm muddling my thoughts here because I'm quite sleepy. I fear that it's something that could shift the series in Anaheim's favor. So 2 of the goals the Oilers got 5-on-5 were as much Anaheim errors as the Oilers generating stuff. Now, that's part of the game. On 2 occasions, Anaheim had the puck to their defensive blue line and didn't clear it. Kapanen made a good play to keep it in. Savoy stripped somebody and they scored. So, that's not necessarily a product of great 5-on-5 play. I think those were Anaheim mistakes as much as the Oilers doing something well. So I guess that's what I'm worried about. Like Chad also says, it seems like the Ducks have great sticks and intercept pucks all over the place. I would agree with that. I think Anaheim has figured out the passing lanes, the way the Oilers want to get the puck up the ice, and they're getting in the way. And they're doing a good job pressuring the Oilers at selective times and selective areas of the ice to make it hard for Edmonton. And I think the Oilers just need to get the puck down the ice and go forecheck, because to me that's how you're going to beat Anaheim.
Could it be
muck them up in their own end?
That the something that is off that you're talking about is simply just the Connor McDavid effect?
Well, maybe, because he plays so much.
And when he's playing well, he's very noticeable.
Right, and the number of times he's turned over the puck or just lost it.
Like, have you ever seen Reid 2 games back-to-back by Connor McDavid that were played this poorly?
It'd be hard to remember.
Right? I mean,
he's a turnover machine.
That's the storyline. The Oilers, Reid, this is strange to say. But I'll ask it to you in a question form, and this is extremely hypothetical. Forgive me. But if the Oilers had a better chance of winning that game last night if Connor McDavid didn't play? Well, I mean that, and I look. This is a 1-game, 2-game sample. He's in a funk, but guess what? He's one of the greatest hockey players in the world. He's one of the greatest athletes in the world. He's got a powerful mind. He'll turn it around. It's just so foreign.
Right.
For you out there watching, listening, Reid and I sitting here, Coob sitting here, Tom, Ben, everybody here's scratching their head saying, what the hell's going on?
Right.
It's very foreign. But I'm not like the way that Connor McDavid played last night was no bueno.
Jay, I had that same exact thought when I was watching. When the game wrapped up, I thought McDavid was clearly the worst player on the ice. And that's tough to say.
Never have you ever said that before.
Never. I don't want to critique a guy like that. But anytime he was put out on the ice, and of course he nicked up his ankle there as well and was gone for a shift and came back and everything was fine. He said it was fine. But I thought when he had the puck on his stick that the play was going to die.
Yes, I agree. By the third period, I expected him to lose the puck when he had it.
Yet, with 6 minutes left in the game, or just over 6 minutes left in the game, the Oilers were tied 4-4. This game was, when
Szymanski scored, I thought they were going to win. I thought the Oilers were going to win.
So, all of that, despite the greatest player in the world looking like the worst player on the roster. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Like that can't be lost on anyone. And specifically with this 5-on-5 discussion, I think that just shows you how influential Connor McDavid is when he's playing reasonably. Not excellent, just adequate.
Yep.
He can turn this team.
Ian, we better read this because he's posted it twice. He must be really proud of this limerick.
Okay.
I don't think it's wind related. Well, yes, it is actually. There was a young man from the Yeg who drank some beer straight from the keg. Felt rather bloated, almost floated, but farted, and it smelled just like an egg.
Well done.
That's pretty good.
I like that. We got another one. You might as well keep it rolling here. This is from Dave in Section T. Jay's kite needs a breeze to hover. Coob is a tinkly chime lover. But these gales from the east are the ones I love least. Crap! There goes my barbecue cover.
Oh, that's good.
That's a really good one.
That's really good.
You should email that to me, Dave, in Section T. We can put it in a special folder.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Chris says, does Woody know how to stifle our stars?
Good question. If I had to just answer yes or no, I would say no. But I think he has valuable input.
Sure. How couldn't he?
But I also think the Ducks, they've done a better job game planning for specific things the Oilers do. And I don't think the Oilers have done that to the Ducks. I think the Oilers, and again, this is my complaint about Knobloch, is tactical details. And I don't have the knowledge like Gager or Belsey would have where they can, name systems and maybe notice a little details, but I can notice when something's working or not working. And I think I can notice when something's changing or not changing. And we've seen this repeatedly from Knobloch. And this is why, you quoted the 5-on-5 goals. You still lost the game. Okay, so it's all special teams. Well, then you better change something on the special teams. You can't just look at the percentages and say, well, we're fine because we're out shooting them. You lost the game. mean, the Ducks have cleared, in my mind, the Ducks have clearly made steps to counteract specific things about the Oilers. They haven't overhauled the way that they play entirely. They haven't fixed their defensive issues. They still have the same roster that got them to this spot, but they've given their players one or two things to focus on and said, we're going to hang our hat on this to try to win this series. Have the Oilers done that? I don't know if they have.
Reid, you know I love a first-time texter.
Yes.
And we've got one here. Thank you for texting in to the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Let me know your handle. I can add it. He says, hey, Reid, are you describing Knobloch being outcoached? Need to adjust strategy as Anaheim is shutting down our top players. He's text that in before you just went and discussed exactly what he was saying.
Right.
Yeah, that's a bit concerning. Is this stubborn? Is Knobloch being stubborn? Naive? Does he think it'll just fix itself?
I don't know. And I mean, I'm sure he does do stuff behind the scenes. Like
Sure.
the coaches don't always come out and talk about, like, it's not like a football coach comes out and says, they might say, well, we want to run the ball, but they're not going to announce.
Sure.
We're going to run off tackle 45% of the time. I don't like always saying the term out coached. But I do think coaching is an issue. And it was one of my concerns that Quenneville is just a more experienced coach. And he's done a lot of good things with a bunch of different teams. My other two concerns for the Ducks were Dostal, who I think has been fine, but I think goaltending is more or less a saw-off in this series.
Yes.
And then my other concern was youthful exuberance and gleeful ignorance from the Ducks' younger players, which maybe has been a little bit of a factor, but probably not a massive one. So yeah, sometimes when the Oilers aren't doing well or a team isn't doing well, people will say, well, they're getting out-coached. And I always say, well, but you can't just say because they lost, they were out-coached. Not every losing team gets out-coached, but I think in this case, we've seen, in my mind, we've seen some things that Anaheim is doing 5-on-5 and on the power play, and the Oilers haven't adjusted to them.
Okay, but look at a positive from last night. The Oilers were able to gain access to the zone on their power play, to the Ducks zone. That was
power
an
play
issue.
was better.
Power play was better.
And they were trying some different things, to be fair. We're like trying different things with where McDavid got the puck on the slingshot.
Adjustments.
Right, so there were adjustments. Fair enough. But it seems like the Ducks came into the series more ready to do some different things right off the hop, perhaps. Zulu says, I still think 97 is going to shut some mouths tomorrow, LOL. Well, very true. But I mean, like I always say, we also have to talk about what has happened, which is 2 games without him getting a point. Big Uke says, why Peeps making it seem like the Oilers are down 3-0 and getting ran out of the building each game? Well, I don't know. I don't think I'm doing that. I think I'm talking about what I see in the series.
Yeah.
It's 1-1. And look, I'll say this again. I think the Ducks are also a highly flawed team. We're going to talk more about the Oilers' flaws because we're talking to Oilers fans. I think the Ducks have certainly some flaws in how they do certain things. So, I think that's why we're seeing the number of goals scored that we're seeing so far in this series. And I said it last night. I said it on the morning show. I'll say it again. I think the Oilers are going to win tomorrow because now it's like, oh, look at the Ducks flying high. Winning in Edmonton and scoring shorthanded and doing all this on the power play, and their fans are going to be crazy, and they're going to be rolling out on the ice thinking like, oh, here we go. We got the Oilers right where we want them now. Let's see how the Ducks handle that. I think the Oilers are going to go in there and be like, hey, professional road game. We've done this before. I think the Oilers win tomorrow. I'll say that right now. But I think we got to talk about what we've seen, and I got to tell you what I've seen. Certainly in the first 2 games, I've seen some things I didn't like and that could be concerning as the series goes on.
This conversation seems reminiscent of conversations after losing to Florida last year, shutting Edmonton down and Edmonton not adjusting. This is from Pat in the county. Same thing happened against Florida last year.
Yes, I agree.
So some parallels drawn, but Kevin does add 2 games in. Take a deep breath.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who knows? Like, quite frankly, even if the Oilers go to Anaheim and lose both, the series isn't over. I mean, who knows?
Well, then it'll become a must-win.
Then it becomes a must-win, though, for Game 5.
Could be.
Which is going to be 8 o'clock on Tuesday. They did announce the time for that.
Right.
Okay, we better get a timeout in. Jay's got his play of the day coming up. Keep your input, your feedback coming in. 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Here's the Coop.
Three games tonight in the NHL. Carolina, Colorado have the chance to take a 3-0 series lead. The Kings winless against the Avalanche through 2, while the Senators are down to the Hurricanes. Ottawa's Tyler Kleven will make his first appearance in the series. Cameron Clotty slots in for the Sens as well. To get things going, it's the Bruins Sabres on the ice at 5 o'clock. That series tied 1-1. Josh Norris day-to-day for Buffalo with an undisclosed injury. To the NBA, Toronto-Cleveland matchup. Game 3, Raptors looking to avoid a 3-0 series deficit. Jacoby Walter available tonight for Toronto, while Emmanuel Quickly is questionable with a hamstring strain, having yet to suit up in the series. After that mini, Denver, they tussle. That series dead even. One aside, while the Knicks and Hawks, they battle out in Atlanta. That one tied after 2. To baseball, 3 games live. Dodgers up 3-0 on the Giants, bottom 9th inning and bottom 8th. A pair of games in that situation. Rockies up 8-5 on the Padres, while it's a 1-1 game between the Diamondbacks and White Sox. Jays play the day up next here on the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The oil stream.
Is McDavid going to be held off the score sheet? Probably not, because it's so rare.
Surprised, buddy.
Yeah, there's so many elements to that game, like you were outlining, and then a few more, that it really wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game. And also the fact that the depth scoring got the job done for the Oilers is another sign it wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game.
The oil stream presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The Blue Jays are back for their 50th season. Whether you're swinging for the fences or tackling backyard spring projects, get the space you need with Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free today. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Your home for great performances is
the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd.
9 p.m. show is sold out.
Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement? Bet on it.
Goodwill is
one shopper. Finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket. A deal. One donor. Letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant.
Learning.
Trying.
Building skills.
Building confidence.
Building a future.
One purchase. One donation.
One job. One choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Playoffs don't care what day it is, and neither does the Canadian Brewhouse. Monday, we're packed. Wednesday, electric. Saturday, don't even ask. The Canadian Brewhouse is here for every game, every round, every minute of overtime. From puck drop to final buzzer, we are in this with you. Book your table, find your people, get loud. Don't miss out. Every game feels like a Saturday. This is our house, the Canadian Brewhouse.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
Okay, thanks a lot for joining us. What else do we get? NFL draft, is that today?
Yes.
You getting picked, finally? You're going to be overlooked again? It's finally Jay's day.
The cameras are set up at the Milne house.
Just in case.
I'll
Who's
be-
going, what, this Mendoza kid's going first?
Yes.
He's what, Indiana?
Yes. Going to Las Vegas.
Did they win the national title?
Raiders.
They won the national title, didn't they? What's his first name again?
Fernando
Mendoza.
Bones says and asks, did Lenny fail obedience school?
Maybe.
Waddy and Cloverdale. Maybe Lenny was being held at ransom and his safety was dependent on Connor McDavid going pointless in games 1 and 2.
Wow, people are getting a little wacky with that.
Jeremy has some strong feelings about Coach Knobloch. He says the Oilers are getting out-coached again. I completely agree with you. I'm really sick of people using the same excuse for Knob as they used for Skinner. Just because you're the coach of the Oilers doesn't mean you're a good coach. Way to drive that Ferrari fast into second place and into a wall.
Okay.
That's from Jeremy.
All right. I don't know if I completely understand it, but fair.
Yeah.
What does he mean?
Which one?
About the Ferrari?
The Ferrari? Well, I guess the Oilers are
he's the driver of a nice car,
driving it into
but he's not getting it to the finish line.
Not a great
Or
driver.
First over the finish line. Okay. Look,
Reid, have you ever once said that this series is over?
No, I don't believe that it's over.
No.
I think I always stand by my predictions. Like, there's no sense changing them along the
Oilers
way.
in 6.
I said Oilers in 6, which means I thought they would lose twice. I actually predicted they'd get blown out once. I don't consider last night a blowout, of course.
No, they were in the game.
But I just think there are things worth discussing out of the first 2 games. Not all of them are wonderful. That's all. And that's why I want people to get their that's why I want feedback.
Well, you're getting it. That's fine.
Yeah. Because I think I'm on an island about the 5-on-5 play.
Possibly.
I think I'm on little Wilkie Island.
Have you maybe it's the like having beer goggles on?
You think so?
Well, because the special teams
for myself,
the special teams are skewing things.
Well, the special teams are legitimately terrible. Like I'm comfortable using that word. It's 4-0 Anaheim. That's pretty bad after 2 games. Okay, we better get this in, Jay.
It's Jay, it's play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
Presented by Play Alberta, you can skip the flight to Vegas because jackpots are just a tap away. Experience all the thrills of the casino right from your phone with Play Alberta. Download the app today. Don't forget to use your game sense. Also, playalberta.ca.
Well, I did try and ask Play Alberta to put up, of the 3 games today, will 2 of them go to overtime?
Oh, interesting.
That's what I wanted.
Okay.
They couldn't find that, so then I had to pick 2. Maybe I picked right. Maybe I'm completely out
you
to
got
lunch.
specific games to go to OT.
I did. Reid.
Amazing. Okay.
I did. So, I put Buffalo and Boston and Colorado at LA.
Well, there's
both games to draw in regulation.
Okay, so it doesn't matter who wins. It's just that it's even after 60.
Correct.
It doesn't matter whether it's 6-6 or 1-1.
Correct.
As long as they go to overtime. So Buffalo, Boston go to overtime.
Yeah.
And Kings Avalanche go to overtime.
Why not?
Well, Kings Avalanche.
There's a good shot.
How many goals have they combined for in that series? Like 6? And the last game went to overtime, right?
Correct.
And LA likes to drag games into overtime.
Yes, they do.
So that's a big number, as you would expect. It's plus 1725. Reid, that would be what, 18.25 to 1?
Oh, let me double check. Sorry, I closed my page.
That's okay.
Yeah, that would be.
So head on over to playalberta.ca. If you want to sprinkle, maybe tinkle. I don't know. It's up to you, baby.
Well, that's some good value on kind of a fun bet. Because that's not one of those, sprinkle. Like, you can just do a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, put $2 on it and you got lunch tomorrow. right? A good lunch.
Let me double check. Yeah, good. You could get the Caesar salad on the side.
Oh, baby.
You could get the spicy sriracha maple bacon wings.
And you could add gravy. Clear gravy.
18.25 to 1, the way I do the odds.
PlayAlberta.ca. Click on sports. Click on EST specials. You will see Jay's play of the day there, as well as a plethora of others. I'm also in on Dusty's early bird bet of the day. Timmy Stutzla to have one or more goals tonight.
Okay.
That's been boosted to plus 220. You can find that and others at playalberta.ca. Once again, click on sports, click on EST specials, and if you haven't yet, download the Play Alberta app and read. Always remember to use your game sense.
It's Jay, it's play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's play of the day. It's Jay's play of the day. Jay's play of the day.
All right, 780-218-9999 is how you can text us. Good texts coming in. I appreciate those.
We love it.
Some of that feedback on some of the 5-on-5 stuff I was talking about and the coaching discussion, all very interesting, really well thought out stuff we've had coming in. 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Don't forget about the Tap 25 $21.99 prime rib special. That's right. You can enjoy the prime rib for just $21.99, 7 days a week from 11:30 in the morning to 11 at night, except on show nights. This is available for dine-in and takeout and rivercreeresort.com. Now, again, if you're on YouTube today, click that thumbs up button. We're close to 100 already. We want to get to 100, and by the time the show ends in 2 hours, that is our playoff threshold. So if you haven't clicked, get in there and click right away. Don't wait. And as Jay said, we have some first-time texters, maybe first-time listeners or viewers. So jump into YouTube and give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate the interaction. All right, we're going to talk about the Oilers' most underwhelming players in this series when we get back.
The Lock Shop. It was disturbing, and I think people are more pissed off than worried about Connor. Like, they're just angry that the series is tied right now. I mean, I said it after the first game. I'd be stunned if they somehow shut him down in game 3. You know, like, you feel like it's just a matter of time here.
It was just weird watching him after that. You know, go back, come back out, test it, get out there. He still seemed to be fast.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
You've always known GCL Diesel as the experts in diesel fuel systems, but did you know that GCL is also your source for turbochargers and turbo repair? As a turbo supplier for Garrett, Borg Warner, and Holset, GCL can provide genuine original equipment turbos at wholesale prices. Whether it's diesel, gas, natural gas, or performance, we can provide you with the turbo or custom repair you require. Turbo questions? We've got turbo answers. Visit us in the West End or online at GCLDiesel.com. GCL Diesel, turbochargers, understood.
Worksite ready, Western tough. Lamley's Workwear is calling all tradespeople, oil and gas crews, construction workers, farmers, and hard-working Canadians. Built for the job with quality craftsmanship, job site protection, and cowboy-worthy durability. Trusted brands like Airy at Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed for performance and all-day comfort on the toughest sites. No matter the season, Lamley's has the workwear you need. Shop the full range now at lamleys.com/work.
LAMMLES.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. Hi, it's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
3 games in the NHL tonight. Carolina, Colorado with the chance to take a 3-0 lead in their series. Kings winless against the Avs through 2. The Senators trailing the Hurricanes. And to get things going tonight, Bruins, Sabres, they go at it. 5 o'clock puck drop. That series tied 1-1. Josh Norris out for Buffalo. He's day-to-day with an undisclosed injury. To the NBA, Toronto-Cleveland matchup. Game 3 of that series. Raptors looking to avoid a 3-0 deficit. Jacoby Walter available for TO, while Emmanuel Quickly is questionable, having yet to suit up in the series. Later on, Mini, Denver, they tussle that series dead even. Entering Game 3, we also see Atlanta and New York battling out east. They're tied after 2. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams, he's out with a hamstring strain, will not play in games 3, 4, or 5 if game 5 is necessary against the Suns. Over to baseball. Few games still live, both top of the 9th. Padres up 10-8 on the Rockies. White Sox with a 4-1 lead over the D-backs, and the Yankees and Red Sox are warming up to get going momentarily. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The second hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Obviously, they've kind of switched their style a little bit, kind of sitting back a little bit, sitting in their 1-1-2 and making it tough. We got to be stubborn with it and keep putting it in and forecheck them and make them come the full way.
Well, yeah, when he said stubborn with them, I think he meant like not let them get their way. And what do you say? Just shoot it in and make Anaheim go back and break the puck out themselves. Because you know what I don't think Anaheim is good at? Doing things in their own end of the ice, quite frankly.
Problematic.
So just get it in there. Make them work down low. Make them try to break the puck out. I mean, look how clumsy Anaheim has been in their own end. I mean, those I don't know. Maybe I'm out to lunch. Maybe it's just the special teams. There's nothing to worry about. Anaheim's not playing that well. Quenneville's an idiot. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm completely wrong, though. Could be partially wrong. 780-218-9999. Anything you want to get to?
No.
River Creek Resort and Casino Box?
I have a comment.
Okay.
Do you think it's odd for Oilers fans to criticize Connor McDavid? Do you think it's tough for Oilers fans and faithful to be realistic about the play in these first 2 games by Connor McDavid?
Sorry, say that. Do I think it's wrong for Oilers fans to be concerned?
Criticize.
No.
Do you think it's hard for them to do that? Do you think he gets a bit of a free pass? Or do you think it's appropriate?
I think it's appropriate to point out the obvious.
Yes, I do too.
Yes, I don't think there's nothing, well, I mean, I've been saying it myself. I don't think there's anything that I've seen from an Oilers fan on Connor McDavid that is unfair. It's confusing, maybe. It's different. It's unusual.
Puzzling?
Puzzling's a good word. One of the first things you learn about broadcasting is you do have to point out the obvious, and then you can analyze it. We can talk about why it's happening. I mean, I think if Connor McDavid had 2 goals and 3 assists in 2 games and made that play shorthanded, and people were saying, well, he's playing awful, I'd say, no, he made one really bad mistake. He's actually got 2.5 points per game. We can talk about the one mistake, but the body of work is good. But the body of work isn't good in 2 games. Doesn't mean he's a bad player. Doesn't mean he'll never be a good player, but basically we have to tell you what we've seen. Caster says, I agree, Reid. Well, somebody actually, first time ever, someone's agreed with me. I agree, Reid. If McDavid sees 2 Ducks coming at him, dump the puck in and chase it, he should be able to beat the 2 turning Ducks in the corner, retrieve it, and hit a trailing Oiler. Kevin, it's Kevin McCurdy checking in. He's been to some EST stuff.
Yeah.
He's been at the office here. Wasn't he on the Hangout?
Yeah, he's been on the Hangout.
Yeah, he's been on the Hangout. Says they're getting cratered on Pierce's? Is that what he meant? On Pierce's and east-west movement, you're exactly right, Reid. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there are things that I see that I don't like. It doesn't mean the 5-on-5 goal differential, yes, is great. But I still think there are areas of the game that they're not doing great. Kevin also thinks the shorthanded goal pass was injury-related. He'd never make that pass in the first place healthy. Well, maybe. But, like, he wasn't the only one.
Well, I know. I know.
Like, Bush doesn't do anything. Nuge is kind of roaming around. It was just a bad play.
Luke was on the broadcast last night and summarized it quite well when he said that, Connor McDavid's taken 10 big strides, looping around and bringing that puck right back up the ice normally.
Yeah, I guess. The problem with that goal, and okay, fine, if McDavid wasn't feeling great, I get it, but there still was a lot of complacency on that goal from the Oilers on the ice.
Yes.
No, it wasn't all McDavid. That was a complacent effort to defend. That's what frustrates me about that. You just kept backing off because, the two Anaheim guys on the rush were kind of like, you could almost see them thinking like, oh, they're not coming at me. Oh, they're not coming at me. Oh, they're not coming at me. Are they going to let me go to the net? I'm going to try to go to the net. My God, I'm right in front of the net. Okay, I didn't score or whatever. I'll maybe pressure the puck. Maybe they'll throw it away. Oh my God, they actually threw it. Like,
well,
the Oilers had 10 seconds to defuse that play, and they didn't.
If we're speaking honestly here, there was complacency to defend on quite a few of the goals, at least 4 of the goals.
From Edmonton or from
Edmonton?
Because again,
from Edmonton.
I want to clarify here. I don't think the Ducks are defensive wizards.
I just found that the Oilers had no desire in front of their own net defensively. I mean, which was it? The second goal. Wallman just let Gauthier stand there. And the shot from the point was, it was Connor Ingram couldn't see it. Wallman standing in front of Gauthier instead of trying to push him out of the way.
Well, because sometimes they get in that position and try to block the shot.
Well, then
you
job
better block it then. Right.
He kicked his leg at it, I think.
Yeah. Right.
I just thought that, you were with me. We went back and looked at each of those 5 goals, and I don't know that you can put any of those directly on. Okay, sure. Maybe you'd like Connor Ingram to look around and find through the screen and get one of those, maybe 2 of them. But I don't think you can look at this game and say, oh, Connor Ingram cost them the game.
No, he's done a pretty good job stopping screenshots, and he did a couple times in that game as well. And Anaheim made smart shots from the point. And I think the Oilers have, they did get a couple goals when Murphy scored from the point. Ekholm's shot was tipped. The Oilers got to keep doing that. Like, just shoot and create chaos around the Anaheim net, because I don't think Anaheim can consistently thwart those opportunities.
Simplify. Look at Leon Draisaitl's the goal. Was he trying to shoot that in? No, he's just getting it into the right area.
In front of the net. 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Of course, we are coming to you from the Canadian Brewhouse studio. I did try the April wing flavor of the month last night, spicy sriracha maple bacon. I tried that at the Ice House. Very, very good. Canadian Brewhouse, arena energy, but no tickets required. Catch all hockey playoff action live at the Canadian Brewhouse this playoff season. The Canadian Brewhouse, our house, is your arena. All right, so game tomorrow is at 8, so once again, this show will be extended until 6:30. Tom Gazzola will have the GCL Diesel Oil Street pregame show from 6:30 to 8. He's at BP Clairview tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And then he'll be on after the game as well to break it down. We have the Oil Understood for GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around. From turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors, they are the critical engine component experts. Proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta for over 50 years, and now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel. Understood. Well, Coob was right on that one today.
Coob's been on it lately.
Coob's been doing some book learning. All right, well, should we do this? And please play along at home.
Participation.
We're gonna do the opposite of the 3 stars. Who are your 3 most underwhelming Oilers so far?
I mean, this list must include Connor McDavid.
Yes,
It must.
Yeah, he'd be number one. Well, he doesn't have a point.
Sloppy play. Even strength goal differential, -2. Shorthanded goal against. 2 power play goals against. Not good.
There are 20 Oilers skaters have played in this series. 7 of them don't have a point. Doc, Frederick, Nurse, Henrique, Lazar, McDavid, and Bouchard. Like, that's quite stunning. And as you said, McDavid -2, Bouch is -3.
Well, Bouchard's second on my list.
Right.
For the same reasons as Connor's on my list. A little bit disengaged version of Evan Bouchard. That carefree, laissez-faire.
Laissez-faire, yes.
Laissez-faire approach. And yes, this is extremely tied to their power play. Of course it is, because neither of them have gotten anything going anywhere, including the power play. And Reid, I'll just go through my list. I'm doing it anyways already.
That's fine.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has been... Have you noticed him at all?
Not overly, no. I mean, the boys were talking about him earlier today. How many Oilers have 0 shots on goal in the series?
Nugent-Hopkins.
And Curtis Lazar, who only played 8 minutes, and Trent Frederick.
Yeah, Nuge has the 8th most time on ice of the Oilers. He has 0 shots on net. He has 2 attempted shots, Reid. 2.
Well, and here's the thing.
Jason Dickinson has 2 shots as well. And both of them have found the back of the net.
I heard Coob say Emerson. Ty Emerson has a shot on goal. Look, Nuge is a beloved player. But sometimes there's frustration with him because sometimes you don't see a lot of pizzazz on his game, or sometimes 5-on-5, maybe he's quiet. I often say about Nuge, he's become a bit of a special teams specialist over the course of his career. So when you don't notice him 5-on-5 and the special teams are -4, it's kind of hard to find anything positive.
That's supposed to be
say about him.
In his wheelhouse.
Right.
And Anaheim's operating with a 60% power play, Reid. 60%.
Right.
Their PK. Wow. It's off the charts. It's 100%, Reid.
Yeah. My list. So that's what's your list? McDavid,
Bouchard, Nugent, Hopkins.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what I would have to say. I mean, and those are 3 of the players you have the most expectations for. So McDavid 0 points. That says a lot. I think the plus-minus in this case does say a lot. Bouchard played better yesterday, I suppose, but wasn't he on the ice for, was it 4 or 5 of the goals against? I mean, I know the empty netter, but it still happened. And then... I
think it was all 5, Reid. I'm not mistaken.
Well, they got to 6, right?
Or, sorry. I think it was 5 goals. Sorry.
5 of the 6 he was on the ice for. Yeah. I mean, I guess you'd probably have to put Nuge up there. I mean, Draisaitl does now have 4 points, and he's doing pretty good in faceoffs. But this is the thing. This series is 1-1. And as I know a lot of people have been saying, like, hey, quit acting like it's 0-2. I don't think we're acting like it's 0-2. I think we're acting like they've done some good things, but there are some issues. And I think one of the issues is that Anaheim's best players have been better than the Oilers' best players, for the most part. Mm-hmm. If you want to compare Carlson and Terry and
their stars are starring.
Maybe Gauthier against the 3 Oilers we've been talking about.
That nails it. That summarizes it exactly.
Right.
Anaheim stars are doing things that stars players should do. Oilers aren't. But that's a bit of an anomaly for the Oilers. I think actually, Reid, in all honesty, this is a bit of a, okay, take a deep breath. Because in spite of this sloppy play, and McDavid and Bouchard being named as, overwhelmingly as 2 of the most underperforming players, they're still tied 1-1 going to Anaheim.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we expect things to be difficult. I expect there to be punch, counter punch in the series. I don't expect perfection. I expect the Ducks to try very, very hard, as they are. And look, from an Anaheim perspective, they had a 1-goal lead going into the third period in both games. In both games, they lost the lead. They could not close it out. Now, yesterday they got the goal back right away and won it, but it's not as if Anaheim, as much as I think Anaheim is doing some good things, it's not as if they came out and locked it down, and that's why it's 1-1. Quite frankly, it's the opposite. 780-218-9999 is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. So I guess we kind of agreed on those for the most underwhelming players.
Wow, when it's looking and slapping you in the face.
Yeah, you got to point it out.
You got to point it out.
We're going to talk. We're going to flip this around as we move along and talk about some of the players who are doing well for the Oilers in this series. We're going to do some quick hitters, some fun, some more related to the games in buying or selling coming up. We're going to look at the tweet that Jay made people mad with. Nice going. And talk about some play-by-play related issues as well. Oh, our Past the Pantry Athlete of the Week is going to join us around 5:30. This is a young goalie joining us.
Yes.
Braden Fensky out of Beaumont.
Correct.
So that's going to be fun. Past the Pantry Athlete of the Week around 5:30. You can email Reid at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, Jay at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, Mex with a Limerick. We wanted a wind. It is like we could hear the wind.
Mm-hmm.
All we have is wind, no matter what. The breeze helps forget McDavid's in a rut. No need to be discussed. He'll be ruthless like this gust. Tomorrow, let's get back to kicking some butt. That is from Mex emailing in.
What song is that based off of, the first line?
I don't know.
All I do is win, no matter
Oh, that's
what.
Got money on my mind.
Yeah, you know
who
it.
is that? Is that Usher?
Stay there, up, down, up, down. All I do is win. Let me see. All I do is win. DJ Khaled.
DJ
Oh,
Khaled.
there we go.
DJ Khaled.
All we have is win.
Is he popular?
Rick Ross, T-Pain. He is vastly popular, Reid.
Okay.
And he's a big internet sensation as well. Outside of his music, Snoop Dogg was also in that song. Rick Ross, T-Pain, and Ludacris were featured on that one.
Is that a
released in
collab?
2010. That is a collaboration.
Is that a low-key collab?
Yeah, they call it a feat.
For real.
Yeah, no cap.
F-E-A-T.
No
dot.
cap.
And no capital F.
No cap on that?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be DJ Khaled.
Is that the saying? No
feat.
cap on that?
Or
is that sus if I say that?
That's a little sus. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just say, if I say something that's true, you'd be like, yeah, no cap.
There's some aura.
Or if you
coming
ask
from
What is
you.
no cap short for again?
I don't
Or does
think
this
it's
mean
short.
or does it mean like no crap? Or does it mean
no,
like
it just means
I agree with you?
no cap. It's genuinely truthful. I don't know. It's real. Yeah. No cap, Reid.
So it's windy outside today, no cap.
Yeah.
That's
sure. That's a simple way to put it. No cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're wearing a
You
cap.
children and your language. Oh, how they mystify me. I can't tell top from bottom as I bind the books of the new generation. By candlelight, listening to Jason Milne on Edmonton Sports Talk. Here comes the coop.
No cap. The NHL has 3 games today. Carolina, Colorado looking to take their series to a 3-0 lead. Kings winless against the Avalanche so far, while the Senators are trailing the Hurricanes. To get things going tonight, 5 o'clock puck drop. Boston, Buffalo, they hit the ice out series tied 1-1. Josh Norris day-to-day for the Sabres with an undisclosed injury. Won't go tonight. NBA action, the Raptors and Cavaliers matchup Game 3. Raptors looking to avoid the 3-0 deficit. Jacoby Walter available for Toronto, while Emmanuel Quickly is questionable, having yet to suit up in the best-of-7 series. After that mini, Denver, they tussle that series dead even. Game 3 tonight. And then after that, Knicks, Hawks, they battle out in Atlanta. That one tied after 2. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams, he's out with a hamstring strain. Will not play Games 3 or 4 for OKC, and will miss Game 5 if necessary against the Suns. Just one game live in the majors. Top of the second, runless. Yankees, Red Sox going at it later on. Twins, Mets, they tussle. First pitch, 5:10. We also see the Pirates and Rangers in action to close things out. This sports update is brought to you by the Ranch Golf Club. The Ranch Golf Club delivers premier conditions, top-notch service, and unmatched value every round. It's why they're Alberta's top choice for corporate golf events. Visit theranchgolf.com to find out More. The Reid Wilkins Show rolls on following a break. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Bruce Boudreau.
Joel knows what he's doing. He's coached against teams that have had very good offensive players in the past. Maybe not as good as Connor, but every time he touches the puck, they're going at him. On the one goal that he gave away, he was so frustrated, threw his head back as if, oh my God, what am I doing?
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
All right, thanks a lot for tuning in this afternoon. Oilers traveling to Anaheim today, Game 3 against the Ducks. Coming up tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Your home for online gaming excitement featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery, instants, and sports betting. Check out the Play Alberta app. You can take the fun with you anywhere. Download the app, or you can also sign up at playalberta.ca. Jay, what is your play of the day again, my friend?
Right. Over at playalberta.ca, click on sports, click on EST specials. You'll see Jay's play of the day. Buffalo Sabres, Boston Bruins to go to overtime. Yes, to go to overtime. Colorado Avalanche and LA Kings to go to overtime. Both games going to OT plus 17.25.
So both those things have to happen.
Sure, why not?
And the way I do the odds, it's 18.25 to 1. Or as JW said in the Nazi chat, hey man, the point of ratios is to use whole numbers. 18.25 to 1 is a travesty. Just say 73 to 4. That's a good point. I got to do that from now on. So 73 to 4.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Those are the odds on your play of the day for Play Alberta.
Would that be 146 to 8?
Well, but you got to hold. Yeah, but then the lowest part of the ratio, right?
Well, sure.
Yeah. All right. Let's do buying or selling. We'll do some quick hitters here. Feel free to give us your feedback as well. 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. Buying or selling for Damon Bunting, a consistent top-producing realtor in the greater Edmonton area for over 18 years. He and his team would love to help you find that right home or make the move from your current home. Community-driven, he understands what it takes to make a difference in our city. Check him out, DamonBunting.com, Instagram handle, Damon Bunting Real Estate. Okay, in the third period, something was thrown on the ice. I think it turned out to be a chicken or something like that. I did double check with OEG. Minimum 1 year ban for throwing something on the ice from Rogers Place. Buying or selling, throwing something on the ice at an Oilers game should be a lifetime ban from Rogers Place.
Buying. I don't even know if I need to explain myself. Although, I won't say who. But I was with someone at the old building who may have had a few too many, in fact, and decided to throw something at the players coming off the ice. You know, they
home team or away team?
Away team, right by the Zamboni exit when they bring out that tunnel.
Yeah.
And it got through. I was quite pissed off at him. But yeah.
Did he get caught?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, he wasn't arrested or anything like that, if that's what but somebody would have saw it, and a player felt it.
He hit a visiting player?
Yes.
Can you tell us with what?
A beer can.
Oh, a beer can.
Ooh. Empty.
Can you tell us the player?
I don't even remember the team. If he's listening right now, he remembers everything.
Right. Well,
he can text me. We're not going to out you.
Yeah, we're not
yet
humiliating anybody.
But yeah, I just don't.
Does it depend on the severity of what it is, though? Now, okay, that situation where you're actively trying to aim at a player, either opposing or the home team or whatever, shouldn't that get a worse penalty than
so they should have a
chicken on the
scale,
ice?
whether it's a live animal, dead animal, liquids.
Right.
Well, to be honest, I mean, you're putting the safety of others in.
Here's the reason why I think it should be a ban for life.
Okay.
Because if that is known and the word gets out, then you really, really, really got to think about it.
Right.
You really got to either be drunk enough or stupid enough to make that decision.
Right.
Because when somebody I was with did this was a while ago. The cell phones weren't as everywhere as they are now. You're not getting away with that. The person that did that is already all over social media.
Yeah, he has a professional photo of him.
Yeah.
Like 4K.
We're sure that is him?
We're not.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
We're
he's
not,
got the bag
but
in his hand
somebody's
that
li-
has some
somebody's-
chicken juice in it. So,
Somebody's
I mean,
week just got really bad.
Yeah.
And it should. Sorry. But there should, if the repercussions are out there that are that strict.
Well, especially it was done during play.
Yeah.
Like just.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. There are things that have been thrown on the ice. We're not talking about hat tricks. We're not talking about octopus in Detroit.
Jerseys?
Kevin in the chat, Chris Sheets. So I've interviewed Chris about this through the steak on the ice. And I think he was escorted out of the arena in Detroit. But yeah, I'd be fine with a lifetime ban, quite frankly. I just think that you don't belong there. Or stuff unless it's a hat trick, you're not supposed to do that. And it could be dangerous, quite frankly.
You don't have the right to be there. It's a privilege, really. And you're putting other people in harm's way. Right?
Jasmine says the picture's AI.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would, what if you short threw that chicken and it ended up on grandma's head in the first row?
Well, what if it would have gone into the Ducks bench?
Maybe.
Now,
food poisoning.
If you're going to do something like that, bring in a live duck and release it. Just go for it.
Yeah,
go big or go home. Yeah. It wasn't even a
I
duck.
Hope, just to clarify, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Do not bring a live duck to an Oilers game.
That would be
or any game.
That would be hard to bring in.
Yeah.
Don't know how you'd get it in. Reid, buying or selling? If there was a different goaltender in that, the reaction from Oilers fans would be different.
I will buy that, yes, to a degree. I think Ingram's built up some trust with Oilers fans. I think it's deserved. I think yesterday, I don't know if he let in a bad goal. Maybe you expect one of the 2 point shots to him get in the way of, even though he was screened. He's been doing a good job of that. I think if it, would have been Mr. Skinner giving up 5 goals, it would have been like, well, here we go again. We got a goaltender that can't stop anything. I think the goaltending in this series has been more or less a saw-off. Maybe you'd give a slight edge to Ingram because a couple of the saves he made in the third period of game 1.
He made some point-blank saves last night, too.
Yeah, he still made some good saves.
Yeah.
And then Dostal did, too, but I don't know if I would describe it as spectacular goaltending last night. But yeah, I would say that for sure. But I think Ingram has built up some trust with Oilers fans, and I also think Oilers fans realize there's probably not another option. I don't think Jari's going to play, and I doubt Calvin Pickard would be brought in. So it's Jari's the guy.
But I even said it earlier, Reid. Yes, I know Connor Ingram was screened on 2 of those goals in particular, but you would like to get one of those. Just by position. You'd like that. That would be a save you got. So yeah, I don't think it was his greatest game, but I mean, he's sitting at a .905 save percentage right now.
Ingram is?
No, he isn't. See that?
That can't be right. That can't be anywhere near right.
That can't, actually thinking about it out loud, maybe I was looking at something different, Reid.
Connor Ingram is, where is his playoff save percentage? Do they have it here?
855.
855. Yeah, which is not great. But I don't know if he's let in some bad goals. He has made some good saves. I mean, of course, you would have liked another save yesterday. But, I mean, a couple of the plays. So, we talked about that shorthanded goal. They're giving up a redirection right in front. The game-winning goal, Bouchard goes to clear it, clears it off Draisaitl's skate. It goes right to Anaheim's best goal scorer, who gladly shoots it in.
Buying or selling, Reid? OEG should consider setting up 1, maybe 2 boxing rings on the concourse.
Oh, jeez.
For the end of the game.
All right.
So that you could have, instead of unsanctioned fights that spill into the street, you could say, okay, you want to go, okay, let's do this, let's sanction it. Have a quick little waiver they
sell
sign.
more tickets.
Sell tickets to the after show, the boxing matches, instead of our city looking like a bunch of hooligans who are fighting each other.
So what's the latest from last night?
In Oilers jerseys. You see jerseys fighting jerseys.
What's the latest from last night? I heard there was something on the escalators or something. I don't look for this stuff.
It's just constantly showing up, and it's like, what are we doing?
My day got off to a bad start. I had a great sleep. I woke up. I went on X, Twitter, whatever, and now I saw a couple things about the Oilers game last night. Something that we'll get into in hour 3, but I also saw more Oilers fights. And then just the response to that, people are like, wow, I can't believe, or not that I can't believe Edmonton. Oh, I wouldn't expect anything else from little old Edmonton to see this, because it happens every dang time.
Well, and it's not even just the regular suspects. This is going to bigger American media outlets that are publishing these fights. It's not, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Like it's why are you fighting?
Yeah, get a Street Beefs Edmonton going.
But why like, I understand there's everybody's liquored up, but I've never understood that. What are you fighting over? The power play? The special teams? Somebody thinks it's good and you're like, well, no, it's not. You want to go?
Bouchard should win the North. No, he shouldn't.
It's a bad look. Stop fighting.
ELE.
Maybe mix in a water, fellas.
All right, buying or selling?
Well, I mean, I think it's, people forget we're Leon's just back, Heise's just back. We're as good as the power play is. It's still a work in progress. We haven't ran our normal routes and had our normal looks for some time. It's not just a light switch, so we're working at it, obviously, and we'll be a part of the series. We will be.
All right. Do you buy the buying or selling that the power play is doing poorly because Draisaitl and Hyman were injured and they're not back up to speed? They got to get used to each other again.
I'll buy that, Reid. I'll buy that. I won't say that they've been playing together for years and that's why it should just be like getting back on a bike and riding it. Okay, timing can be off short term. I mean, we saw in game one, Leon whiffed on a one-timer that was normally there. It does seem like the power play's fighting it a bit, and it's going to come along. But yeah, I'm not just going to say, well, no, that can't be because they've been doing it together for so long. I absolutely think that timing, especially executing things as fast and efficient as you're supposed to on that power play, can be thrown off by players missing in action. What are you saying?
I'm selling. I mean, yeah, maybe Draisaitl for the timing in the first game, but I think some of the errors they've been making are just, Anaheim's doing a good job and the Oilers aren't connecting. I think it's, I think that they, I don't necessarily, I know they're saying that, but I don't know about that. They've played together enough and they're familiar enough with each other. It shouldn't take an entire series or however long it's going to take to get back on the horse on the power play.
So then what's the problem? How do you explain it?
I think Anaheim's been denying some zone entries for McDavid.
They got set up last night.
I think the Oilers have not been passing the puck very sharply, which is a problem 5-on-5 as well. That's what I think is.
So you're giving more credit to Anaheim than the boys getting back together. And it might be a little not as crisp as one would expect or hope.
Yeah, I suppose. Sure.
Do you think part of Connor's remarks last night, so is that an excuse? What Connor said there in that clip?
Well, if that's what they think, that's what they think. I mean, they're out there doing it.
Maybe that's his way
But how many games does it take to get back going again?
Maybe tomorrow night.
Well, you'd hope so.
You would?
I don't know how many times in the regular season they went 3 games without a power play goal in a row. It probably wouldn't be that many.
Right.
780-218-9999 if you want to text us. Tap 25 Happy Hour has $5.25 drinks at River Cree Resort and Casino. All beers, including bottled, draft, import, and domestic. Select premium well highballs and select premium wine served at Tap 25, Center Bar, Onyx, and on the casino floor. Available Sunday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. rivercreeresort.com. All right, it's 4:42. We will look at some Oilers' bright spots in this series when we get back. Here comes the Coop.
The Bruins and Sabres get things going in the NHL tonight, 5 o'clock. Puck drop, that series tied 1-1. Josh Norris day-to-day for Buffalo with an undisclosed injury. He's a no-go for tonight. A pair of game threes or other game threes around the NHL. Carolina, Colorado have the chance to take a 3-0 lead in their respective series. Kings winless through 2 against the Avs. The Senators trailing to the Hurricanes. NBA action, Toronto-Cleveland matchup. Game 3 of their series. Raptors looking to avoid a 3-0 deficit. Jacoby Walter available for Toronto. Emmanuel Quickley still remains questionable, having yet to play in this series. And after that mini, Denver, they tussle the series dead even. 1-1. After that, the Knicks and Hawks battle in Atlanta. They're tied after 2. In the majors, top of the third, Red Sox leading 1-0 on the Yankees. After getting a run in the second inning, 5:10 first pitch, Twins, Mets go at it. Pirates and Rangers also meet to close out the night. And tomorrow, the Jays return to action facing the Guardians in game 1 of 3 total games in their series. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. From custom homes to small renovations, Edmonton's top builders and contractors rely on Paramount Flooring. Their in-house team handles everything from selections to completion, keeping projects on track and on time. Visit their showroom open 7 days a week or find them at paramountflooring.ca. Hey, the Oilers discussion resumes as we come back from break here on the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
I think Ingram's playing good.
I'm seeing the texts or tweets I've seen a few saying Jari should go win Game 3.
Those people have lost it.
I don't know about that.
So you immediately we're going to talk about Ingram?
Yeah.
Like that's the topic? Give me a break.
Connor 0 points.
Yeah.
How about that? I don't.
You've got to make a goalie switch here.
Great point by Jazzy, McDavid, Bouchard. No bueno so far.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Moving to a new home sounds simple, but sometimes
we can't move it until when?
Life gets in the way. Whether you're downsizing or staging your house to sell, Sentinel Storage has affordable solutions at a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one, the power of one, the power of one, the power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
Moving to a new home sounds simple, but sometimes
we can't move it until when?
Life gets in the way. Whether you're downsizing or staging your house to sell, Sentinel Storage has affordable solutions at a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
All right, thanks a lot for tuning in this afternoon. He's Jason Milne. I'm Reid Wilkins. We are with you 3 to 6 p.m. every weekday here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Extended show tomorrow, though. We'll go until 6:30, helping lead you into the Oilers-Ducks playoff game, Game 3 coming up tomorrow. If you have us on YouTube this afternoon, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button. We are almost at our minimum goal of 100, and then we want to get to our playoff goal of 100 and... There it is. Really appreciate all your discussion today about the Edmonton Oilers, what's gone on in this series, where they go from here. I also want to tell you, portions of this hour presented by Lamley's, built for the job, made with quality craftsmanship and designed for job protection with cowboy-worthy durability. Lamley's workwear combines safety with all-day comfort, featuring brands like Ariat Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed to withstand tough conditions and deliver performance across every job site. Visit lamleys.com/work to see how Lamleys can make your workday better.
LAMMLES.
There we go. Great to have Lamleys on board. What?
I just mouthed it, and I don't know why. I put a fake...
you got your shooters out.
My shooters.
LAMMLES.
There it is. You're the six-gun kid. Watch out for Jason Milne and those six guns.
Yeah.
He'll take you down.
I love doing this show with you, buddy.
It is pretty good. I love doing it as well.
It's a fun show.
It's a good job, isn't it?
It's a great job.
Do you ever miss the furniture industry?
No.
What do you miss most about the furniture industry? It's got to be something.
My brother. Working with my brother every
Alan?
day. Scott.
Where's Scott now?
Creston.
Doing radio?
Can you imagine? No, he owns a restaurant out there.
Oh, right. Is he listing right now?
Probably not.
Okay.
The Bigfoot Cafe. If you're ever out in Creston.
The Yeti.
Yeah. They got his wife is Italian, so they make homemade pasta meals and
nice
baked goods. Yeah.
So were you both the bosses, or was one of you still senior to each other?
Well, he's older than me,
so was he more the boss of the furniture store?
It really wasn't like that. No,
Okay.
it not at all.
Okay.
It was 50-50. We both had different roles.
Oh, okay.
Very different roles.
What was your role?
It worked. I was more in store running the back end, front end. He was more warehouse, delivery trucks, all that stuff. Yeah.
All right.
But it worked well.
There is Alan.
Yes, he's a teacher and an artist.
Yes, I've actually purchased a couple of his paintings.
You have?
I don't mind saying. Alan Milne art.
One you were going to add something to, I recall.
Well, that's a discussion for another day, perhaps. Is Alan Milne listening to the show?
No, well, maybe he is.
Where does he? Is he Vegreville?
No. He's in Sherwood Park.
He's in Sherwood Park. Mm-hmm. Right. So how come he did not get involved in the furniture business?
I don't know. Good question. Him and my sister both went into education.
So you have a sister who's a teacher as well, who I've met.
Yes,
and I've met Alan actually.
You have?
So I just haven't met Scott.
Yeah, well, we should go
do a show.
We should go do a show from there.
From the Bigfoot Cafe. That'd be incredible.
That would be unreal.
Yeah, we could
Reid
interview
and Jay's summer tour.
We could interview a Sasquatch.
Yes, and local athletes from the Creston area.
Wonder what a Sasquatch would sound like. if he there he is. That's the Sasquatch sound effect. And then maybe there'd be a turtle there.
There are.
All right. We do appreciate you tuning in this afternoon, no matter where you are. Oh, somebody's happy I mentioned Vegreville.
I love Vegreville.
What's Jasmine talking about? The playoff towels are janky. What does janky mean? The playoff towels are janky and outdated. What are we talking about?
Like the things they wave.
Janky. Something of very poor quality, unreliable, broken, or shabby.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
just
a terrible
say
towel.
shabby then.
It's janky.
But it's a towel. It's meant to bring the crowd together as one.
We must unite under the forces of the towel. All right. Let's do some positivity. Who are your Oilers' 3 stars in the series so far?
Kasperi Kapanen.
I also have him number 1.
Connor Murphy.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I just like how he's been playing, Reid. Now,
got a goal. Doesn't score a lot, but he got a goal. That was big.
Recency bias doesn't hurt, but I think he's been physical. I think he's been smart with the puck. He's been one of the more steady defensemen. And Reid, Ty Emberson.
Really?
I'm serious.
Limited ice time. Yeah, he's been pretty good, I guess.
But he's been very effective with what ice time he's been given. Now, I also put honorable mention to Leon Draisaitl. I think he's been playing quite well.
Well, he is he is leading the team in scoring. He does have 4 points. So who are your 3? Kapanen,
Murphy, and Emberson. I know. They're maybe not the sexiest pick, some of them, but I'm just telling you how I feel.
Okay. I also have Kapanen number 1. He has 2 goals and an assist. He is +4. He's easily the Oilers plus-minus leader in this series, and he makes plays. But that's what we see about him. And I think that's why sometimes he can be frustrating, because he's always trying to make a play. Sometimes he might try something spectacular or difficult and turn the puck over, but he's been good. I mean, he got 2 big goals in game 1. He kept the puck in at the blue line. I think he's not a banger to the extent that Podkolzin or Frederick can be, but he does like to get in there and hit a little bit. So I'll go Kapanen. I'm actually going to go Walman as my second star. I mean, he doesn't kind of play as much now that they brought in Murphy, and they sort of have more set pairings with a lefty and a righty, but I think he's at about 15 and a half minutes in this series. Mm-hmm. He's made some good passes.
Yep.
What does he have? 3 assists. I think he's been pretty solid. He is plus. He is +2. So I'm going to go Walman number 2. And can I give the third star to a guy who hasn't played in both games, to Jason Dickinson?
Yeah.
You very well be my third star.
Which says a lot about his play. 2 shots, Reid, 2 goals. 100%.
Yeah, not bad.
But I said Ty Emberson. The 5-on-5, because we all know how the special teams have been going, so we can't just sit on that. But Ty Emberson doesn't play on those. But he's still +2 for 5-on-5 even strength goal differential.
Right.
Kasperi Kapanen +4. Okay. You know what Connor McDavid is? He's -1. Zach Hyman's -2. Evan Bouchard's -2.
Right.
That tells you a lot. Jake Wallman +2.
Yeah. But again, most of the Oilers' depth players have been fine or good in this series. I think the reason that they've struggled and have lost a game is because the big guys aren't very good, aren't finishing, aren't taking care of the puck, aren't creating, things like that. I guess Draisaitl may be a little different. McDavid hasn't been great. We talked about Nugent Hopkins being quiet. I think when Savoy was on that line, that made him quiet. He was better with Szymanski and Roslovic. I think Roslovic's actually been okay in this series.
Yes.
Now Hyman, better game for him last night than game one, but he's still -3. Again, part of a line that hasn't been able to generate a ton.
It was a beautiful tip on that goal.
That was a great tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, we're seeing some people post in the chat here and text in. Kapanen getting some mentions. Dickinson, Wallman as well. Podkolzin. Yeah, Podkolzin's been quite physical.
Well, on that Murphy goal, I mean, Podkolzin was standing right in the way. He did an excellent job, went to the net, knew what he was supposed to do, which was distract Dostal, and he did a good job of it.
Yeah.
That Connor Murphy goal, I really appreciated. That was a heads-up shot.
Yep.
Like, floated it into the net because he knew Dostal
Well, that's the thing.
couldn't see
Just
it.
get it on the net. Like, just get it on the net. Have a screen in front of the net. Get it on the net. Try to create something. Again, Anaheim is not a great defensive team, and I guess that's backed up by the 5-on-5 stats, which maybe I overlook a little bit. They have outscored Anaheim 8-4, 5-on-5.
Yep.
Special teams is 4-0 Ducks, and then the empty net goal is the other one.
And that's the encouraging discussion around all of this, is that they are outscoring them 5-on-5, doubling them up, Reid.
Yeah.
So how long will the special teams be tilted so much in Anaheim's favor? It's not likely to continue that long.
You would expect, the players, the offensive players of McDavid's caliber, you expect to figure it out at some point. You don't expect them to be quiet for potentially 2 weeks in a 7-game series.
You would ask how many times this season they'd gone 3 or more games in a row.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to exclude the Draisaitl injury time.
Okay.
But beyond that, it was only 3 times this season, and it was 3 games exact. That's the longest they've went in a row without scoring a power play goal.
Tell you what, this is exciting. We've hit 100 thumbs. So Paul Stanley gets to do the whale and gets to go home. Now we keep building. We want to get to 100 and in the final hour of the show. So if you have not clicked the thumbs up button, please get in there and do so.
Click. Must you click? Please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb.
And of course, you can text us 780-218-9999. That is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. You can keep your feedback about the Oilers' performance and some of the thoughts we're having coming in as well. And we're going to look into something sort of broadcast related, but it had some people ticked off while they were watching Game 2. That's coming up after the 5 o'clock break.
2 guys and a goalie.
This is the beginning of the Nuge downfall. Sad face.
Fire it. There's still some good hockey left in Nuge. I have faith in Burnaby Nuge to pick up the slack next.
Well, I ran him out of town earlier this morning.
Oh, did you?
I mean, I was.
You put out.
You know how people are.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery, all in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said, great job. Happy hour. Your boss said, per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Your home for great performances is
the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd.
9 p.m. show is sold out.
Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino.
Excitement, bet on it.
The Blue Jays are back for their 50th season. Whether you're swinging for the fences or tackling backyard spring projects, get the space you need with Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of the Toronto Blue Jays. Try 4 weeks free today. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. Hi, it's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
A trio of games dot tonight's NHL schedule. Carolina, Colorado with the chance to take a 3-0 series lead. The Kings are winless against the Avalanche in 2 games, while the Senators are down 2. The Hurricanes, to get things going, 5 o'clock in just a moment. Bruins. Sabres hit the ice. That one's tied at 1 aside. Josh Norris will not play tonight for Buffalo. He's day-to-day with an undisclosed injury. To the NBA Toronto-Cleveland matchup for Game 3 of their series. Tip-off for that one at 6 o'clock. Raptors looking to avoid a 3-0 deficit. Jacoby Walter available for Toronto. Emmanuel Quickly questionable, however. He has yet to suit up in the series. Momentarily, the Knicks and Hawks go at it. 1-1 series tie, Game 3 tonight, and 7:30 tip-off between the Nuggets and Timberwolves. That one dead even after 2 games. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams, he's out with a hamstring strain. Will not play Game 3 or 4 for OKC, and will not be available for Game 5 if necessary against the Suns. Over to the majors. 1 game live. Yankees down 1-0 to the Red Sox. Top of the 4th inning. I'm Zachary Kubich. That was your sports update. The third and final hour of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Okay, hope you're having a great Thursday afternoon. What do we have on here? Buff Boss about to start. Ottawa, Carolina today as well. And then later on, the LA Kings back on home ice against the Colorado Avalanche. Just the 3 games today. Raptors tipping off as well. Blue Jays are off today. Eric Sabrowski and the Guardians in Toronto tomorrow to start a series there. So we'll keep, if somebody doesn't know, Eric Sabrowski is an Edmontonian. Pitchers having a really good season.
Really good.
A really good season. So always a lot to talk about. You can post in the Nasty Chat on YouTube. Remember to keep giving us, or give us a thumbs up if you haven't. We want to get to 155. We are at 110. So on pace, but don't be a pleasure delayer. Get in there and click if you haven't done so already. You can email Reid at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, Jay at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Text the River Cree Resort and Casino Winbox 780-218-9999. And of course, we are coming to you from the Canadian Brewhouse Studio. Catch every hockey playoff moment at the Canadian Brewhouse, the loudest place outside the arena with TVs at every turn. The Canadian Brewhouse, our house, is your house. Tom Gazzola will be at the Ice House. That's what they call the Brewhouse and Ice District, downtown for all the home game broadcasts. Tomorrow, The GCL Diesel Oil Stream pre and post game shows are at BP Clairview. Which way is that? Yes, that
Kind
way.
of that
way.
over that way.
Northeast Edmonton, I'm told.
Yes.
Yes. I rarely go north of 112th Avenue.
Maybe
Well, I
I'll
will
s-
tonight. I go get my comics at Warp.
Maybe I'll swing by on my way home. Comics at Warp. What are you getting, buddy? Latest Spider-Man?
Well, yeah, the latest Spider-Man. Well, the comics came out yesterday, but I couldn't go yesterday. Hulk Smash Everything, the 5th and final issue of a little mini series. You know what Hulk's doing in that one?
Smashing everything.
He certainly is. It's been quite entertaining. And Mark Spector Moon Knight I'll grab as well.
Pardon me?
Mark Spector Moon Knight, not Spec.
Does Mark Spector have his own line of comic books?
It's not the Mark Spector from...
That would be cool.
From Sportsnet.
That would be really cool if it was. If you would write a comic book about yourself, what would be your thing? I don't want to say superpower because they don't all have superpowers.
What would be my thing? Yeah, well, they all have some sort of either superpowers or devices that help them be powerful, I suppose. What would be my superpower? I don't even know what it would be. I'd have a lot of angst about everything. I'd always feel bad about stuff, kind of like Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
I don't know what I would be though, or have been bitten by, or been radiated by. I don't know. What would yours be? I don't know what my backstory would be.
Flying. I'd fly.
Just have flight.
Flight in like super.
Obviously, that would come along with some strength. Yeah,
it's pretty much like Superman, but it's not.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Flying's good.
Yeah. More like the powdered toast man.
What?
Remember the powdered toast man from
No.
Ren and Stimpy?
I do know. I never watched that. There was a powdered toast man. What were his powers?
He was propelled by farts.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'd enjoy something like that because then you could fart all you wanted, and people are like, "Why do you keep farting?" Like, because I'm a superhero.
It's my superpower.
So I'm a superhero. I might have to go stop a bank robbery or something.
He looks ridiculous, the powdered toast man.
He does.
He just has a head of a loaf of, or a couple slices of bread, and then just the most muscular body in a.
He's a
nice
slab of
spandex
beef.
suit. Slab of toast.
All right. So what's going on here with this tweet or this play-by-play stuff that you want to talk about?
Well, last night, it was after the game, I was just scrolling through X, and there was an account that posted this video, which Coob's going to play right now.
Now Truma loads up a wrister. He scores! Across. He scores! Is it back? Connor Murphy scores! Here come the Ducks again. In front. They score! Roslovic on the wing. They score!
So that is play-by-play last night on the TNT broadcast by Randy Hahn.
Yeah.
Drew Ramendo on the
Edmonton
color.
native. Used to work at CFRN.
Randy Hahn. And the quote on the tweet said, "This announcer hates the Oilers. I'm crying," which would indicate that Randy Hahn was somewhat homerish towards the Anaheim Ducks calls as opposed to the Oilers goals. And yes, he definitely acted differently when the Anaheim Ducks scored as opposed to when the Oilers scored. So I replied to the tweet, Reid. This was my first mistake. I said, last I checked, he is, and I put in parentheses, for this game, employed by TNT, an American broadcast, and he's one of the best to do it. Don't throw shade at an exceptional broadcaster broadcasting. To which I got a lot of response, 98% of it positive. Some telling me I'm a Yahoo, sure, in other words. But I thought, as this is the TNT broadcast, as this is not a national Canadian broadcast. This is an American broadcast. You're broadcasting to Anaheim Duck fans.
Right.
That's the assumption I have and I made. And I think that this level of tilting your emotions towards the audience is okay with me. I would never look at this and say, oh, you have to be 50-50. You have to call it the same. This I thought was a different instance. So that's why I said that. Reid, what is your take on this?
When you showed me that video this morning, I was surprised he was that enthusiastic about the Ducks goal. Like I like Randy. I've interviewed him. No, TNT is a national network in the States. So I guess you could assume it's mostly Ducks fans viewing, but I was still like it sounded like he was going out of his way to make sure he wasn't too excited for the Oilers goals, which I wouldn't expect on a national broadcast, even if you still think there are more of one team watching.
Now, this is a national broadcast only in the United States, and there's only one team from the United States playing in it.
True.
That's why I think fill your boots.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you're not broadcasting to Oilers fans unless you're like Matthew Iwanek, who often tunes in to the opposing team's broadcast or the other broadcast. I'd say if you're broadcasting to an American base, that is okay with me. And it wasn't terribly over the top. It was just, I thought, right. But I can understand the comment saying, what do they say? They're supposed to be...
even.
So... I don't know. I thought it was interesting.
Well, okay, so whoever posted this was not posted by Oilers fans originally.
No,
it was an account called what?
Sleeper HQ.
Yeah,
well,
and they're pretty big.
An app that that's my only fantasy football league is through Sleeper.
That's what I was thinking too. Over 100,000 followers on Twitter,
right?
And they not only posted this on Twitter but on Instagram as well.
Can you play it again, Coop?
Sure, I'll run it back.
Okay, so just to let you know, I think there are 5 goals. Goals 1, 2, and 4 are Anaheim goals. Goals 3 and 5 are Edmonton goals.
Now Trouba loads up a wrister. He scores! Across. He scores! Is it back? Connor Murphy scores! Here come the Ducks again. In front. They score! Roslovic on the wing. They score!
Yeah, like that last one was. I mean, the thing is, I don't know Randy's call well enough from how he does Sharks games. Mm-hmm. Now, maybe he was told to do that. Like, I don't think Randy is sitting there thinking like, oh, I'm going to prove that I like the Ducks. I mean, the Ducks are a rival of the Sharks, so I don't know how thrilled he is to see them doing well either. But maybe he and Drew were told, like, treat Anaheim like the home team, so to speak, or the team that you broadcast all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like
there's a definite difference in those calls.
Oh, I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not denying that. I just think for the audience you're broadcasting to, we get it here. You can't tell me Jack Michaels calls an Oilers goal the same as he calls a Ducks goal. It's simply not a fact. There's a difference. And I think there should be, because you're broadcasting to Oilers fans.
I can't disagree with that. I think the way that Sleeper, the account, posted it as well, what they framed it saying, this guy hates the Edmonton Oilers, is essentially what they said.
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate.
Which, yeah, you're looking for clicks in a sense there too.
I don't think Randy Hahn hates many things.
Oh,
Reid.
Well, Edmonton man. He's all. When he
CFRN back in the day?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, ages ago. Yeah, interesting. I'm sorry people picked on you, Jay, a little bit. I know you can take it. But, I was a little surprised, though, at the drop in enthusiasm for the Oilers goals. I was a little surprised. This is not the same as the Matt Barrett stuff we talked about 2 or 3 weeks ago when they lost Game 7 in overtime to the Blades. Like, that's a total team employee where you would assume it's primarily in Wilkins.
I guess the context of the discussion was the same,
right?
Not necessarily the same.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's just get a little more from Knobloch today. He did take some questions at about 10 this morning. Here is Chris Knobloch asked about Ryan Nugent-Hopkins having no shots in the series.
Well, I think a lot of that's partially to the power play, not connecting, not. Getting as many looks as they should. I think collectively, I don't think Nuge is a good player. He's a reliable defensively. Can he chip in offensively? Yeah, but he's also part of like what else is collectively going on the ice. I think he's not necessarily a driver on a line, but he's also somebody who makes things work when he's out there. So, yeah, the fact that he's not necessarily known as a shooter, but somebody who can make some plays and help other guys elevate their game. And, he was part of that line with Dickinson the other night. He was there, and that was a good line. Obviously, we lose Dickinson, so I don't know. I have no problems with his game.
Okay. Do you buy that, or do you think he's just covering for the Nooch? Or maybe are we overreacting, some of us overreacting to Nugent Hopkins not having any shots on net?
It's not just the shots on net, Reid. It's just the overall play. Like I asked you earlier, have you noticed him in any way, shape, or form? I really can't think of an instance where it's like, oh, good play by Nuge, good, way to work in the court, like anything.
Right.
I just haven't noticed it. Now, I may be missing something, sir, but I found it interesting when he said, well, he's really not known as a shooter.
No,
What?
he's not. I don't know. I think he's
On the power play? That's his bread and butter.
Not on this power play.
Well, he can pull the trigger. That's where he scores his goals from the circle or inside the circle. Like he can shoot, can he not? Am I missing something?
He can shoot, yes. I don't think that's his primary ability. I think he can shoot. I think he has a good wrist shot. I think the power play goes through other people.
Sure, that's fair. Okay. But I think that's a coach trying to not throw a player under the bus. That's not having as much of an impact on the game that I'm sure Ryan Nugent-Hopkins would like to have more.
Knobloch on the struggles of the penalty kill.
Yeah, we're going to find a rhythm with our group right now. Missing Henrique is a big hole for us. Just stabilizes everything. Taking the first face off, everyone set up for the pairs, and hopefully Rico's able to join us sooner than later. But to having him missing just takes away the rhythm and just the pairs. So we got to sort those things out. I don't like the first goal against. The second one was off a scrum, and that was a great scoring chance that they had there. But the special teams are usually the factor in a hockey game. And last night, the fact that we're outscored 3 goals on the special teams just makes it so hard to win a hockey game. But I think we've got a lot of good guys who can step up and do that job. We just got to narrow it in and decide who are taking over those responsibilities.
Well, so first of all, Henrique's not even traveling, so he's going to continue to be out. There weren't any updates on McDavid or Dickinson. Hopefully they're okay. Well, he did say with Dickinson yesterday, in the morning they were about 50-50 and then thought he was going to play, and then it was decided it's best if he doesn't play that game. So maybe he's back tomorrow. I mean, they'll have a morning skate and we'll see what's going on there. But of course, if McDavid is out or limited, that's huge because you expect him to start playing better pretty quick. If Dickinson's out, that's a big loss because I just think he helps round out the lines.
Absolutely.
Just having him in that 3C role, yes. It allows you to move other guys around, maybe tinker with some other things, just knowing that you have him there.
Yes. And what was he, 50-50 in morning skate yesterday?
Yeah.
So 50-50 of what? It's nobody knows, but yeah, that was a big loss, and I think that's why you had him on your Oilers 3 stars thus far, is because you saw what an impact he had in game 1. Now, you're not expecting him to score goals at that clip every game, but you saw the impact he had when he wasn't in the lineup as well, which was maybe more glaring.
Knobloch was also asked about the Oilers' second period struggles. What are they allowed? A total of 6 goals in the second period?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously, the second period, you can get hemmed in a little bit more. I know in game 1, puck play, breaking it out, we're trying to do stuff that's not there, and we ended up having to defend. Last night, I'm not really sure what was the result, but it's usually second period is a period that we usually excel in. But it's a short sample size. It's 2 games, 2 periods, but we want to have the efforts that we have in the first period and carry those through.
All right. Well, yeah, I don't know if there's something specific to the second period. It's just happened to be that those were good periods for the Ducks in both games. So Oilers traveling to Anaheim today, 8 o'clock tomorrow on the road against the Ducks. And then the Sunday game's a little earlier, right? That's a 7:30 game.
Correct.
Mountain time. So that's pretty cool. We are presented by Play Alberta. Edmonton Sports Talk presented by Play Alberta. Why limit your choices when you can have it all? Play Alberta, your go-to app for casino games, sports betting, and lottery, all in one place. With easy access to real money games, you can enjoy everything Alberta has to offer right at your fingertips. Download Play Alberta now and start playing today. So your play of the day would now be off the board because the game has started. But remind everybody what you had. It's a fun one.
Boston Buffalo draw after 60 minutes, which means it's going to overtime. And the Kings Avalanche also to go to overtime. That was boosted to plus 1725, but Reid, you are correct. It is down. Reid, I want to get to this from Barry Getman. Okay. I know this about Barry Getman, loyal listener, but I believe he's in the Palm Springs, LA area.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. So just going back to the Randy Hahn.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Awesome.
Broadcast. Saying a national broadcast in the USA is broadcasting to the Ducks fans is not correct. It's not like Jack doing an Edmonton broadcast to Edmontonians. There are a ton of Oilers fans and plenty of fans. He put in parentheses, Kings fans down here,
right,
cheering against the Ducks that were annoyed by the obvious bias as well.
Okay,
so yeah, that's a fair point. Although Jack doing an Edmonton broadcast to Edmontonians, that's not the case. Jack's doing a national broadcast.
Right. No, I haven't heard how Jack's calling these games because I've been at these games, so I haven't seen them on TV.
Yeah, there's a difference for sure. Which I don't think you can. I don't know how you'd navigate around that, really, given the atmosphere, the setting, the building, right? I mean, there was a couple times in that game last night, more than a couple times, where that building was silent.
Yes.
Right? Then something happened. One thing we didn't really talk about, Reid, is that, we know all the storylines from last night's game. The big boys didn't step up. Connor McDavid again, special teams, yada yada. But that team did not quit. They kept coming back. They kept going.
Oh no, yeah.
I mean, what is Evan Bouchard supposed to do on the game-winning goal by Cutter Gauthier? He's loose puck in front of the net, cleared out. Right, get rid of it as fast as you can. Skips off of Draisaitl's skate, right on the stick. Boom, it's in the back of the net. Bad break.
Well, he could have gone to the boards. I guess, if you're going to do something different. David Sessions says, Knobloch's interviews are like interviews with those players. You're either being lied to or being given no real information, so why bother? Well, I think Dave knows the answer to that. I mean, you have to get quotes from the perspective of the people involved. And then it's our job on shows like this to talk about what we think, if they're thorough, misleading, accurate, deflecting, or whatever. But you got to talk to the head coach. You got to talk to the head coach. I think Dave knows that. I think he's just saying he didn't find much value, perhaps, in Knobloch's comments today.
Well, and the answers may not, may be more and more limited as the postseason continues.
Yeah, that's true too.
Right?
Yeah. 780-218-9999, River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. River Cree Resort and Casino turning 20 and celebrating until October 26th. This is massive, everybody. Over $1 million in prizes, 35 winners of $20,000 in casino free plays. They're also going to have 9 brand new cars, 56 winners of $1,000 in cash. Again, all going on until October 26th, rivercreeresort.com. Boston and Buffalo are underway. 8 minutes, 29 seconds into the first period. No score. We're going to have our athlete of the week for Pasta Pantry coming up.
Three games in the NHL tonight. One game live midway through the opening frame. Sabres, Bruins tied in Game 3 of their series. 1-1 tied in the series overall, each apiece in the best of 7 right now. Buffalo on the power play, about a minute remaining in their 5-on-4. Josh Norris out of the lineup today. He's day-to-day with an undisclosed injury. After that, Carolina, Colorado with the chance to take a 3-0 series lead in their respective series. Kings winless against the Avs through 2, while the Senators are down 2-0 against the Hurricanes. NBA action, Toronto, Cleveland, they match up game 3. Raptors looking to avoid a 3-0 deficit. Jacoby Walter available for Toronto. Emmanuel quickly questionable for that one. Hamstring strain for him, having yet to suit up in the series. Right now, the Knicks and Hawks are in action. 5:30 left to go in the first quarter. Atlanta up 13-9. Series tied one other game, Nuggets, T-Wolves with the nightcap 7:30 tip-off in a dead even series. Our athlete of the week up next here on the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
One shopper. Finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket. A deal. One donor. Letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant.
Learning.
Trying.
Building skills.
Building confidence.
Building a future.
One purchase. One donation.
One job. One choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one. The power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
The oil stream.
Is McDavid going to be held off the score sheet? Probably not, because it's so rare.
Surprised, buddy.
Yeah, there's so many elements to that game, like you were outlining, and then a few more, that it really wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game. And also the fact that the depth scoring got the job done for the Oilers is another sign it wasn't a typical Oilers playoff game.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Hey Edmonton, did you know a local Play Alberta winner scored over $430,000 on Desert Fantasy? Think about the rec room you could build with that kind of cash. From major casino winners every hour to jackpots worth millions and hundreds of popular games to money that stays in the province, there has never been a better time to sign up for Play Alberta. Download the app today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery. All in one app. Must be 18 plus to play. When you gamble, use your game sense.
The Canadian Brewhouse is not a quiet place to watch the game. We're a goal horn blaring, tankard raising, stranger hugging, lose your voice kind of a place. No inside voices, no empty seats, no bad angles. Just playoff hockey, the way it's supposed to feel. With your friends, the ones you brought and the ones you just met. If you want quiet, stay home. If you want to feel it, book your spot now in the loudest room in the city. This is our house, the Canadian Brewhouse.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know. All right, let's get some thumbs up on YouTube here. We got half an hour left in the show. Let's get in there and click. I don't know what's going on today. If you have not clicked the thumbs up button, please do so. The playoff streak of 155 in jeopardy. My goodness. I don't know what to tell people. Playoff intensity waning in oil country today.
Yeah, maybe people are down. Really.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's windy.
It's extremely windy. It's awkwardly windy. Like the building is shaking, like you said.
Dangerously windy.
It's not good.
No.
We have our Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week. Pasta Pantry for over 30 years in Sherwood Park. Pasta Pantry's been serving hot, delicious comfort food made right in their kitchen. They do it fast so you can slow down. They're a family at Pasta Pantry, and when you go there, you're one of the family. Check out Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park, your home of the pregame meal. And today's Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week is goaltender Braden Fensky. Braden, you're on with Reid and Jay. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
So, Braden, you are a U11 AA goaltender. So what age are you, and what league do you compete in?
I'm 10 years old, and I play in the U11 Alberta AA.
And you're out in Beaumont, is that correct? All right. So what made you decide that you wanted to be a goaltender, Braden?
It all started in U9 when my coach wanted me to try being goalie, and I kind of fell in love with it. It's a really good position, in my opinion.
Now, were you playing goalie? Were you volunteering to be goalie, earlier on, street hockey and in your earlier years in hockey?
Sort of. I played goalie a little bit in U7, and in road hockey, I usually did play goalie. But, yeah.
Okay, well, you were nominated by one of our loyal listeners, Mike the Michigan fan. Who said this about Braden Fensky, our Past the Pantry Athlete of the Week. He just won MVP for his team this year. He had a remarkable season, backstopping his team. He was a top 10 goalie in the league, and you finished with an .883 save percentage. That's fantastic. Speaking of goalies, who would be who is your favorite goalie?
I would have to say Jordan Binnington. He's Canadian and he's good.
Jordan Binnington. Okay, that's a good answer.
Do you get as upset as he does sometimes?
No, not really.
I thought you maybe we're gonna get into something there, but that's okay. You're the team MVP, deservingly so. What would you say is your greatest attribute that you bring to your team?
I'm always positive, and I try and bring the team upward and try and help my teammates out.
So you're the hype guy. You're the positive. You're the glue guy. They call me the glue guy, so that's good. It's good to see younger glue guys coming up, especially out in Beaumont and with hockey. You following the Oilers playoffs? What are you feeling about the Oilers right now as they're tied 1-1 in this series with Anaheim?
I was at the first game. They're doing good. They did good for the first game with that good comeback. Second game, they could have done a little bit better, but they still did really good.
Okay, well, that's cool. You're keeping an eye on the playoff run. I know somebody who knows you, and they said I should ask you about your diet and some of your favorite foods.
Ooh, that's a good one. I would say my favorite food is probably meatballs and rice.
Okay, do you like chicken fingers and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what about hot dogs?
I love hot dogs, yeah.
You love hot dogs, all right. Do you like sushi?
No, I'm not really a big fish guy.
Okay, you have something in common with our owner and morning show host here, Dustin Nielsen. He loves chicken fingers, like chicken tenders. That's what he lives for.
Yeah, whenever I go to a restaurant, the first thing I check on the menu to see is if they have chicken strips, and if they don't, I'm literally not going to eat there.
Oh my goodness! Okay, that's awesome.
Braden, do you like pasta?
It kind of depends what kind. I like KD.
Okay. All right. Well, you're going to have to check out the pasta.
Yeah, you're going to get some pretty good pasta at Pasta Pantry
because you've won a $25 gift certificate to the Pasta Pantry out in Sherwood Park, as well as a custom Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week hat. So, congrats on being the Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week. Thanks, Mike the Michigan fan, for nominating Braden Fensky. Braden, let's get a prediction here for the Oilers in Anaheim in this series. How do you think it's going to end up going?
I say we're going to win the next one, and it's either Anaheim's going to tie it, or we're going to keep going up to eventually beat Anaheim and move on in the playoffs.
There you go. All right, Braden, thank you very much for taking time to join us on the show. Congratulations on being the Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week. I'll let your mom know. Actually, I know I work out where your mom works.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we know each other. So I'll give her the gift certificate. Make sure you get it off her, okay? Because you're going to be taking mom and dad out for supper, all right?
Okay.
All right, that was Braden Fensky, our Pasta Pantry Athlete of the Week. Well done, young man. Thanks, Mike the Michigan fan, again, for nominating him. If you know an athlete that you'd like to have highlighted, please email jay@edmontonsportstalk.com or go to edmontonsportstalk.com, fill out the contact us form, and all the information will get to me.
Yeah, that's great stuff. We'd love that segment. It's been almost a year now. Variety of sports, variety of ages. I mentioned a few days ago that Ellen Rick was a past the pantry athlete of the week a couple weeks ago. She ran the Boston Marathon on Monday in about 3 hours and 25 minutes. We were following her progress online. So really cool stuff. Don't hesitate to nominate somebody because we profile a lot of great people, a lot of great athletes, a lot of people who are just working hard, loving their sports, and you'll probably find a lot of their stories inspirational, and you'll like hearing from them. So don't hesitate to send us a nomination for sure.
Library Pat says, this isn't really a kid. It's Dustin disguising his voice.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I'll never turn down a good chicken tender.
No, why not?
I love chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Give me some plum sauce. Bada bing, bada boom.
So Lions in goal for the Sabres tonight. Speaking of goaltenders. Buffalo and Boston scoreless, about 6:20 left in the first period. So what is this series? 1-1?
1-1.
This one's in Boston tonight.
Chippy, Reid.
Yeah, well, they hate each other.
Let me ask you something. Are you surprised at the lack of physicality or chippiness in this season? Or do you think that's
in
just
the Oilers series?
Outside of the realities of these two teams that are playing?
I'm a little surprised. I mean, there has been some stuff after the whistle, but I feel like it hasn't been as much as in some of the other games. I think the Oilers are hitting. I think they're looking to hit more than Anaheim is. But yeah, there've been a few scrums, but there hasn't been anything where you felt like it was going to boil over. Where some of these games, I was like, my God, what's going to happen here? 780-218-9999 is how you text us. River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. All right, we're going to take you home with some more fun stuff, a little more in your Edmonton Oilers, and of course, the words of the day for the Edmonton Public Library. Here's Zachary Kubish.
One game live in the NHL right now out in Beantown. The Bruins and Sabres knotted goose eggs on the board. Boston on a one-man advantage for about 2 minutes, 6 minutes remaining in the opening frame. Series tied at 1 apiece. Later on, in just a moment actually, Hurricanes. Senators hit the ice out in the nation's capital. The Senators looking to get on the board with their first win in the series, entering Game 3 tonight. Avalanche Kings, they face off out west. Puck drop at 8 o'clock with the Avalanche looking to take a 3-0 stranglehold on the series. NBA action. Toronto, Cleveland matchup, Game 3 tip-off at 6 o'clock. Raptors looking to avoid a 3-0 deficit. Jacoby Walter available for Toronto, while Emmanuel Quickley is questionable, having yet to play in this series. And nearing the end of the first frame of action, the Hawks with a 10-point lead on the Knicks. Game 3 tied, 1 aside in the series for the nightcap. 7:30 tip-off, Nuggets and Timberwolves. That one dead even after 2 games. This sports update is brought to you by Say the Reid Sport Medicine. Connor McDavid's got a team of specialists, and you've got a bag of frozen peas. Get the same locker room approach that's trusted by the best in the game. Call them at 780-460-9977 or visit their website at saythereidsportmed.ca to book an appointment today. Words of the day up next here on the Reid Wilkins Show. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
EST Afternoons.
Mick Kern from Sirius XM NHL, and we said in Game 2 Connor will figure it out. He did not. Again, we got to give some credit to the Ducks here on what they're doing to Connor McDavid.
The Ducks have shown what you can do, but superior teams still find a way through. I still think Edmonton's superior to Anaheim. I give the Ducks a lot of credit. If you want goals, watch this series. And I don't think the goaltending's been bad.
EST Afternoons, weekday afternoons 1 to 3, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Your home for great performances is the River Cree Resort and Casino.
God, I wish I could meet somebody like you online. She's got me in the friend zone.
Don't miss Morgan Jay's musical comedy May 23rd. 9 p.m. show is sold out. Second 6 p.m. show added. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com. River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching the button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Your brand deserves more than just a whisper, it deserves a buzz. At the Hive Product Marketing, they specialize in promotional products that bring the buzz. From eye-catching giveaways to unforgettable keepsakes, they got the perfect products to make your brand stand out and get noticed. Visit the Hive Product Marketing and let them create the buzz your business deserves. The Hive Product Marketing, the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Visit them online at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Looking for a winning strategy for your retirement? Contact me, Joaquin Gage at K4 Financial, where expertise meets dedication. I will always look for a careful approach to your retirement, ensuring your financial future is secure. From tailored strategies to clear, actionable advice, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't leave your future to chance. Get in touch with me, Joaquin Gage, today at k4financial.ca or email joaquin.gage@k4financial.ca to start planning for a brighter future and a more secure retirement.
This is Shaq and you're listening to Edmonton Sports Talk.
Oh, there it is, Shaq. We got to beat him. It seems like ages ago.
What a
when
day.
When was that? I don't remember where that was. Was it in March or still February?
I believe it was in March.
Yeah, I think it was in March.
Early March.
Might have been 5 or 6 weeks ago.
Poopstain says it's snowing sideways in Provost.
It is awful. So the wind is so noisy, it sounds like somebody is rustling around in the other end of our building or in the other end of our office. Like it sounds like people are walking around or moving furniture or closing doors or something like that. It's crazy.
It's a ghost.
Where's he? Provost?
Provost.
So that's Eastern Alberta, right?
Yes.
Not Prevost? There's
Provost, if I'm not mistaken, is it south of Wainwright or is it south of Lloydminster?
It's out east.
Well, that's both.
I've been to Provost.
But isn't Wainwright further south?
No.
I think it's...
Or eastern.
I thought Provost was further south.
Oh, really?
Let's
I've been to both
go to
Wainwright
Google
and
Maps.
Provost. Yeah, being here alone when it's this windy is actually scary. Like I checked my shoulders. I feel like there's a ghost or something haunting these halls.
Provost is in Alberta. Where's Wainwright here? Why can't I see Wainwright? Yeah, it's south. It's southeast of Wainwright. It's almost due south of Lloyd, but it's not quite on the border. It's in Alberta a little bit. So, yeah, it's not far from Macklin, the home of the World Bunnock Championship. We should do a show from there.
Yes.
Yeah, because Wainwright is into Alberta a little bit, right? So to get to Wainwright from Lloyd, you'd go straight down Highway 17 along the border and then Highway 14 west. So we would go to Wainwright sometimes to do stories.
Provost, Alberta was named by Canadian Pacific Railway surveyors around 1908, likely to reflect the town's intended role as a principal or governing center.
Oh, really? Okay.
Was Provo supposed to be the capital of Alberta?
I don't think so.
Wasn't Calgary supposed to be, and they did some sort of vote or not?
Yeah,
there was a competition.
It might have been. Wasn't it Frank Oliver even that had some? Because Edmonton got the university and was the capital city.
1908. Isn't that when the University of Alberta was founded?
I believe so.
That's correct.
And the province was what, 1905?
Yes.
Coob knows his Alberta history. You sassy.
Well, I know how
little,
to use my fingers.
Sassy little minx.
Yeah.
Do you know what south of the river used to be called Strathcona?
Used to.
That was a city. Well,
now it's
Edmonton. It was
Edmonton.
a city. It's still there's still a neighborhood.
Old Strathcona, right?
Yeah.
Because it's old.
But it used to be a different city.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Edmonton.
Yeah, Strathcona used to be its own city. You didn't know that?
No.
When did it get amalgamated?
That was
in
the year of
30s and
amalgamation.
40s? The great amalgamation.
One will never forget.
It certainly was.
So
I was there, you know.
The old
February 1st, 1912. Sorry.
Oh, a
February
long
1st.
time ago.
So
Okay.
the old post office on White Ave, was that the post office for Edmonton and Strathcona, or was that just for Strathcona?
Oh, I don't know.
And then if it was for just Strathcona, where's the old post office in Edmonton?
The downtown by the Royal Alberta Museum.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I think the post office is still there.
Do you think mail will ever become completely obsolete?
No, there'll still be the need to ship stuff.
But letters and bills.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
I remember as a kid, it was always exciting when you'd find that you had mail
When
coming
you got
to
mail,
you.
yeah. It's still fun to get mail that's not just
No, it's not.
junk mail or something.
Mail stinks.
I like mail.
Some of it literally stinks.
You've got mail.
Yeah. You know what that was from?
AOL.
Hey.
Oh, is that what it was?
I believe.
I didn't know that.
Was that American Online?
Yeah,
America Online.
I think America Online.
I mean, I've seen 3 or 4 stick breaks in this Buffalo-Boston game. Tell you what, it's headed for... They keep playing this way. It's going overtime.
It's going overtime. Give us the thumbs up on YouTube if you've not done so already. I don't know, we're not going to get to 155. That's just a fact. We're at 127. Maybe we can get to 135. I don't know what's going on today. By the way, whenever a guest joins us, it is on the Oil Country Towing video hotline. Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team, fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. Oilers traveling today. Head coach Chris Knobloch took some questions before they left earlier today. Adam Henrique will not travel. No updates on Dickinson or McDavid, but certainly I would think McDavid's going to play. Dickinson, I guess we'll see. And then we roll from there against the Anaheim Ducks coming up tomorrow. A lot of good discussion today. Thanks for your text messages and some of your remarks in the nasty chat as well. Whenever you're texting us, it is 780-218-9999. That is the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. We did the Oilers 3 stars for the series. Who are your Ducks 3 stars in the series?
Ooh. Well, Leo Carlson's number 1.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Right?
Yeah.
Cutter Gauthier.
Cutter Gautier's got to be up there.
Certainly, but better in game 2 than game 1, I think. Anyway.
I think Leo Carlson's been great.
I think Carlson's number 1.
10 shots in game 1.
Yeah, he has 14 shots in the series.
Pretty good, I
think. I said this earlier too. Jackson Lacombe to me has been...
Lacomb's been very good.
Fantastic.
Paling's a very effective player.
Sure.
I think he's got a couple of goals. Terry's been good. He's got 4 points.
Washi
and VL. You
Washi
like those
McDavid
guys?
out, yeah.
I mean, Beckett Seneca's always been pretty... You got to watch.
He's a good player.
Beckett Seneca when he's on the ice.
He's having a tough series statistically.
But I
no
would say
points,
it's
-4.
Leo Carlson, Jackson Lacombe, probably Troy Terry. I'd say those would be my top 3.
Yeah, Paling's been pretty... I don't know. He's just solid, right? Like he's in the right place.
Pales in comparison to Troy Terry.
Okay, fair enough.
It was a joke.
No, that was very good.
Harnessing my inner Gene Principe.
Yeah.
Don't quit my day job.
Seen Gene. So Gene's not on the broadcast, right? It's Scott Oak?
That's correct.
Yeah, Gene's around the rink, though.
Sure he is. Can't keep that man away.
No. So what is it's Jack, Louie, and Scott Oak. Because I haven't seen the games on TV yet. Tomorrow I'll watch on TV.
Yep.
All right. 780-218-9999. That's how you text us, the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. We always wrap up the show, or this time of day, I guess, on our extended shows. That's not the end of the show. We have our Words of the Day presented by the Edmonton Public Library. Your free EPL library card can do more than you might expect, from books, movies, and video games to digital resources, creative spaces, and learning opportunities. There's something for everyone across Edmonton. Sign up online, epl.ca/sign up, or visit any of EPL's 21 locations to get started today.
The word of the day with Reid and Jay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
What do they got to say?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you.
Let's find out.
English, do you speak it?
It is so windy.
Then you know what I'm saying.
Like, the gusts are just incredibly noisy. You got to be careful driving. Your car could get blown around.
Yeah. I heard a story about that earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody was driving a bus and it was...
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Must have been quite windy.
Got a big, face side of it.
Yeah.
Wind grabs it and you never know what happens.
Did Carolina score already? Because Inferior Woods just posted in the Nasty Chat, Sens are cooked. We had the Boston
Yeah, it's
Buffalo
1-0.
game. 1-0, okay.
5 minutes into play, Hurricanes leading. Logan Stankoven is third, assisted by Taylor Hall.
Stankoven.
Former Oiler.
And Eric Robinson.
On fire. Words of the day today were submitted by listener Les Sweet.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Speaking of cooked, I believe you're about to be cooked, Reid.
Well, probably.
First word of the day, canopsia. Canopsia.
Canopsia.
Are you kidding me?
Canopsia. Canopsia. Hold on, everybody. Few different... Oh, I don't know. All right, I'll go with my first instinct, though I don't really know this word. Knopsia. Is it Canopsia? Is it SEA at the end? Is it CO at the beginning? All right, I don't have it.
Ken.
Oh, it does start with a K.
Opsia. Canopsia.
Canopsia. Okay. So it looks like Kino at the beginning. Canopsia. I don't know what this word means. I don't know where it would come from. Maybe it's some type of a disease or ailment, but I guess I'll take a sentence. Yeah.
Touring Rexall Place one last time gave folks a feeling of canopsia.
I'll guess I'll say nostalgia. Wow. All right.
The eerie atmosphere of a place usually full of people or life.
Oh.
But now abandoned and silent.
Oh, okay.
Canopsia.
That's a neat word. I think we've all felt canopsia.
Canopsic.
Canopsic, yeah.
Put that in a sentence.
What?
Canopsia. Full of people or life, but now abandoned and silent.
The tour of Rexall Place made me feel canopsia.
Second word of the day.
That's all I got.
Piezoelectricity.
Oh, come on.
That's not a real word.
Say it again.
Piezoelectricity.
Well, I know how to spell electricity.
Piezoelectricity.
Well, just try this. Piezoelectricity. Piezoelectricity.
So close. Piezo.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I maybe should have.
Electricity.
Piezoelectricity. Who sent these in?
Les Sweet.
Did you verify their real words?
I checked the pronunciation of them, yeah.
I'll say this is naturally occurring electricity. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. The definition of it is the electric charge that accumulates in certain solid materials such as crystals in responses to applied mechanical stress.
No, that's not what I meant at all. That's not what I meant at all.
Oh,
And
no.
I don't know if a sentence would have helped me.
Oh, no. 0 for 4.
Well, there's Les knew I was getting 0 for 4. He
Oh,
knew it.
no.
He knew it.
Oh, no.
He knew it was going to be 0 for 4.
I'm sorry, buddy. Do you want a softball to finish off?
No, I don't. It's fine. Some days you go 0 for 4.
Some days are better than others.
That's just the way it is.
Oh, boy.
If you say so.
It's fine. I can take an 0 for 4. I got to bounce back tomorrow.
Bounce back
just like
tomorrow.
we got to bounce back with our thumbs up total tomorrow.
And just like the Oilers got to bounce back tomorrow, right?
Our live programming resumes at 6 a.m. The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric, not just on Edmonton Sports Talk, but also on 95.7 Cruise FM. We have a full day of coverage leading up to Game 3 between the Oilers and the Ducks. All right, on behalf of Zach Kubish and Jay Milne, I'm Reid Wilkins. Enjoy your evening.
Sports Talk. My God, I loved it. My name's Jay Milne. #